victory each day. Hockey heart soaring, the FSBN way. Fly with the team, where coastal leads the way. Coastal Airways, we're lighting up the night. From city lights to the rink, spirits take flight. Season of legends, heroes on the run. New York Rangers riding till the banners are won. Coastal Airways, we're lighting up the night. From city lights to the rink, spirits take flight. Season of legends, heroes on the run. New York Rangers riding till the banners are won. Boarding at sunrise, the Rangers fly high. Coastal Airways ready for another sky. Jet engines roaring, blue and red in view, bringing hockey dreams to cities old and new. Coastal Airways, we're lighting up the night. From city lights to the rink, spirits take flight. Season of legends, heroes on the run. New York Rangers riding till the banners are won. MD-83 gleaming, the crew all in line. Checklist complete. Tailwinds on time from Broadway's bright lights to the great white north. We're simulating glory, carrying legends forth. Coastal Airways, we're lighting up the night. From city lights to the rink, spirits take flight. Season of legends, heroes on the run. New York Rangers riding till the banners are won. Coastal Airways, across the USA. Rangers on board, chasing victory each day. Hockey heart soaring, the FSBN way. Fly with the team, where coastal leads the way. Coastal Airways, we're lighting up the night. From city lights to the rink, spirits take flight.
All right, folks. I show my time 6:30. Welcome aboard the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and yes, we are here with another NHL charter run. We're going to be doing taking the New York Rangers out of Miami over back home to New York, where they just played the Winter Classic. If you're not familiar with the Winter Classic, the NHL does it every year, and it's an outside game played in a stadium. In this particular case, it was played in the, I believe it was the Lone Depot Stadium where the Marlins play. So it was a baseball stadium, and they put the ice rink in the middle of the baseball stadium. It's pretty cool how they do that. I think it was fun. A lot of players had a good time. Watched a lot of like behind the scenes. It's pretty good. It's like a Super Bowl, if you will, of like a hockey game. So welcome aboard, folks. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you had a good New Year. Welcome to 2026. 2025 is over, and this is our first flight for 2026. We are in the brand new MD-80. We still haven't had the paint, the coastal paint on the airplane yet. If you're wondering what we're about, 3 things: do it right, learn something, and have fun. That's what we're about on this channel. We try to do it professionally, keep it clean throughout the whole way as well. So if you have, we're going to try to just keep it professional the entire flight. Doesn't mean I do a good job of it. I try the best I can, right? So there we go. If you're in the chat, say hi, welcome aboard. I hope you can hear me. 5x5 in the chat, that helps me understand that you see it. All right, so Cliff is working. He's got some of the stuff going. Cliff's our first officer. I've already plugged in a couple of the numbers. Got the airplane fueled up. And we're going to get him boarded now, and we'll be good. You can see what we've got on. I still have to do a couple things with the legs. We're looking at the Flazzy 3 departure out here. We're taking off on 27 out of Miami today. So we're going to go 27 to Crocs. You can see that. We got Russ, Ramiro, and then Kelly. We got Shaquille, and then Marek, and then over to Flazzy right there, and then Gazer, and then Al-Yaira, and then we're done with that. We're going to jump on. At that point, the SID is over. The standard instrument departure is over, and then we're going to go up to... Here we go. You ready for this? I'm just going to call it out. Pelican. We've got Ozina, Rousey, Florida, Saggy. Looking at Ches, Bench, Kooky, Pyston, Clauda, and then we're going to go in the northeast here. We got ZJ, Bicel, How You Act Up, SIE, and then we'll pick up the arrival into New York. Becker. Then we're going to kind of go over the Jersey coastline. We'll cross right around that point. We'll cross Atlantic City at Kong, and then we got Anthem, Bono, and then we're going to be into Deer Park, which is right over Long Island. And then we've got Sound, Gwen, Zan, Ellen, Westo, and BDR, Alex, Rhymes. Then we vector in. Don't know what runway they're landing in New York. Might change when we get there. The weather briefing right now for us on the ride, folks. It's going to be bumpy out of here, just to the north when we hit Daytona Beach. There's a convective signet for thunderstorms. Tops 35,000. So we're not going to climb. We won't be able to climb through that weather. But hopefully we can kind of pick it out. The nasty stuff is to the west of the state right now, heading east. It's in our direction, so we're going to get some bumps over, when we get off of the arrival or off the departure, we might see some bumps. So that's kind of what we've got on the route of flight today. And what we're looking at right now, the weather in New York, it's pretty nice down there. 27 degrees and just broken clouds at 12,000. So should have a nice ride. Like I said, it's just going to be bumpy on the climb out here. Once we're through the climb and through that area of turbulence, I'm going to kick the seatbelt signs off. And we should have a nice smooth ride up to New York today, which is pretty rare. It's usually crappy this time. We're taking 25,100 pounds of fuel. We got 24.9. Do me a favor, folks. First of all, if you could subscribe to the channel, helps a lot. And we're going to get going. We got the gas already pumped in, so that's good. Like I said, I got half the stuff done I needed to get done, so that's nice. Let's go over here. We're going to actually click for boarding right now. I'm going to get the GSX going. We're going to get the boarding rolling. I do need to thank our folks behind the scenes, Sean, Chris, helping out with all of our numbers and stuff like that. They're pretty darn accurate. Actually, they're really accurate. The aircraft today that we're in is the Allegiant paint job. We've got the brand new, I don't know why it's pulling the gate away. We bought this airplane. 423 November Victor. It was in Orlando. So we repoed it here. 494 has to get painted. We're going to say it's got to get repainted, so it's out. Well, the jetway should be docked. I don't know why it's doing that, so that's really stupid that they moved the jetway on me. So I'm going to try to click services and see if we can't pull the jetway in this way. Got to remember where that is. It's kind of buried in here. If I go here, was it services? No. Here, if there's a services tab right there, we can say I'm going to connect the. I can't connect the. We got that closed. I wonder if I could pull in. Nope, I can't. That sucks. Oh well, this is kind of how it goes. Cookie crumbles, I guess, like that sometimes. ASU and AC. I do want to connect the AC in the aircraft right now. All right, can you guys hear me on the chat? Just if you can, 5x5, that'd be great. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do my flows, and we're going to get this puppy on the roll. How's that? On the overhead, we're going to check this. Normal, normal, normal. Come there and check this right here. Good. That's on, normal on. These are looking good on the load. We'll come down here. We have galley power on. That is auto. That's auto. Start pumps off. That's good. Fuel heat's off. EMR lights are on. Seatbelt's coming on right now. That is off. That is on. The one pump is on. I'm going to actually turn on the center tanks. There we go. We got annunciator lights coming on. And I'll just throw them all on for now. We're going to get the APU running. I'll start the APU, and then we'll do our walk around. Because we're only taking 50 passengers here, so it's not like it's a lot of passengers. So that's good. That's to the right side. That should be at 0. Good deal. And we're going to flip this over. Volts are good. Frequency is good. APU is going to come online. ACARS is complete. We already checked that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Guess what we got to do? We got to go 03 here. Today's date is the 3rd or the 4th? It is the 3rd. We're looking at a month now of 01. Look at that. That's cool. 5800 is the flight, and leg is 4 today, so we're going on the B side. You want to alternate between A and B on that. We're going to keep that off because we have the AC card on. Matter of fact, I'll be taking that off once we get the AP running. We're going to get to 430 feet. And the pressure in New York right now, it could change. But 299.6 on the pressure. 299.6, about halfway. Rate's good, flow's good. This is all checked by Cliff. I'll throw the cockpit floodlight off. I'll throw the logo light off. Cliff doesn't understand it's daylight. He's a little dumb when it comes to that stuff. I'll throw that on. Good deal. Hey, Pops. How are you? Hopefully you're well. It was a good game last night, folks. Rangers won. Spoiler alert, they did pretty good. 5-1 win. I wish they would play like that, I don't know, every time they play. They're very inconsistent, however. So, you know, I don't know what it is. It's just Madison Square Garden. They just don't like to play there. It's crazy. All right, those are good. We're going to go to the legs page, and I will crank in some stuff. Checks Cliff's work. Yes, I am doing that right now. Okay, I already did this already. The only thing I have to do is plug in 147 on the speed. So we're going to go V2 up there, 147. Looks like the gate's coming back in now. It's weird. 147, 5,000 right there. Good. Lights are good. All right, we are going to be on a reject takeoff, takeoff flex 50 on the that gross rate's 132. Okay, good. It should be at 107.7. Good. I'll flip that over there. 132.8. That's fine. I do need to plug in some numbers here really quick, folks. Just bear with me on that. We're going to go through our flight plan. So we're going to go to the route data. This is an MD-80, so it's a little different than your 737s or an Airbus for that matter. It's very much hands-on with this aircraft. You actually have to do things old school sometimes. It increases the workload of the pilot, yes. It's kind of a pain in the neck sometimes to do it, but it is what it is. All right, so once we get through the climb out, top of climb, we're going to hit Al-Ria, or Al-Ira. I don't know how you pronounce that name. Al-Raya? I don't know. 26492. That's kind of what I'm going to base our weather off of. So 26292, 64, 92, 93, 95, that's good. 95, that's good. 86, looking at 92, so that's good too. 250 is not gonna work. Let's see here, 264, 258. Yeah, that's with, well, all right, so our first waypoint we have to change is saggy. So we're going to change the numbers on this, right? So it's 255 at 88. That's pretty darn close. We're going to keep that. Okay, so this is an average. So the other couple of them were a little bit on the higher side. So this would be 264 at 92. So this would be 265/92 is what we're forecasted at. And then when we come down to the saggy, it changes. It's going to go to that 258 number, slant 86. That's saggy. We'll throw that in there, execute that. Then from there, we've got 56 at 73, so 86, that's fine. 256 is fine. We got bench 68, 67, yeah, that's a problem. So bench is going to change. It's going to go lower. So at bench, we're doing 259. It's the speed that drops, right? So that's what happens. It's more than 10 degrees, 10 knots, we make the change. Then we got kooky, 67, I'm good with. 63, I'm good with. 60, I'm good with. 62, we're good. Buy, sell 62. 57 and 62, that's fine too. I think act up would be our next one at 261. Let's see what we got here. 259. Nope, it's fine. 261 and 64. The speed is 68, so we're good there. We're good. So that's it. And then everything else is standard. Pretty good there. And that's just kind of averages. So that's it for that. Let's go back to the descent page. We're going to go forecast, and we're going to take a look at our forecast descents. All right, we've got, let's do 30,000, so 300, we'll throw that in there. We're going to go 250 at 72, shoot. We're going to go 240 now, 260 at 63, 18,000, 270 at 49, and that should just do it for us. Okay, and we'll throw that in there. That is done. Legs page are good. And we calculated the takeoff as well. And all that's good to go. All right, folks. So one last thing I like to do is just check this is an old school. It's an MD-80 aircraft. So the technology is just a little different than, if you're used to a 737 or something like that. Flight level 350, and our weight is going to be at, let's see. Max gross here, what we were at 131. So our paperwork says we are going to be cooking at 0.76 today at 350. So I have actually charts that I use, real life charts from the MD-80, and I look at our weights. So our weight's going to be 131, right? So at 131 gross weight, we can get to 350. All right, so that's where we can go, up to 350. So that's good, no higher, but I want a buffer, so we're going to climb up and do a step climb up to 330 for now, burn off some gas, and then we can come up a little bit. Looks like any step climbs in our flight plan. I'm looking at that. Nope, it wants us just to climb right up. I mean, we can technically, but it's probably not a smart idea. If we can get down to 126, then sure, we can get up to 350. Until we hit that number, I'll stay at 330. And we'll burn at 0.76. So 330 is going to be the climb. And we do that because we want a buffer between the flap speed. The buffer speed is called, the coffin corner. I don't know if you folks are familiar with that. But looks like we got a call. We do have auto ATC. We have ACARS. Looks like ATC is online now. Miami ATIS, Miami Tower's on. Okay, that's good. Let's walk around the aircraft, then I'll do the rest of the flows. We're done with that. Let's go back here and let's program this. We're looking at 17. I already wrote this down. We have a trim of, where to go? Of course. When I need it, it's not there. Love it. I pulled the right number in. I got a trim of 17.7. So about right there. We'll go 11. My dogs are unruly. They're unruly. NV Silence, what's going on? How are you? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you had a good new year. Let's check this now. Nope. 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 So I'm going to go ahead and check the settings really quick. The settings are off. They don't like what's going on there. Whatever's going on outside, they're not fans of it. All right, so that's why. Got to change this to the MD-80. Or the 7.1. It's the 717 that we need to change it to. I was messing around. Let's just make sure my rudder pedals are good. Yeah, see, that would have been bad. Okay, that should be good. Let's check now. That's why we do all these tests, right? There we go. I'm running the yoke now. That's good. Last thing we want to do is, why is that on? Okay, check that. Good. We'll check that. Good on center there. Looks good. That's open. And we're looking at ACARs. They want us to squawk at 1137, so 1137. 1137. Right there. That's a squawk. Good. We've already tested it. We're going to come over here, throw this to takeoff. And now it's armed. All right, let's go outside. We're going to walk the aircraft. I'm going to do a... I got to open the door. I'm going to do a walk-around inspection. What the heck is going on with these dogs, man? They don't like something. They really, really don't. All right, let's go outside. All right, let's do the walk-around mode. We're not really pushing, but whatever. There's a strake. Like I said, we're kind of stuck with this paint until we get a coastal paint in. And I'm waiting for that to happen. Looks good. Doors closed. This is actually, we bought this airplane, so we have 4 MD-80s now. We use these for hockey charters. Do some baseball charters in the summertime with them. You probably won't see me fly them just because it's summertime. It's my vacation. Wintertime, we're full on go for the winter. This hockey season is just brutal. Tires looking good. You're looking for flat spots, cords, anything sticking out, looking weird. Brakes, you're going to check the brakes. You want to see the pins. There's actually 2 pins which show the meat of the brakes. So if those pins get, as you wear the brakes down, they get shorter and shorter. This looks good. Want to make sure there's a little bit of oil underneath these. They're JT8s, so they tend to burn a little more oil than your CFM high bypass engines. These are definitely not those. They're low bypass. But we ended up buying this. This airplane was parked in Sanford. We bought it, flew it down here. 494, we'll say, is in some kind of, it's getting repainted. That's true. So, that is true. 494 is in Miami. That's our home base, so it's getting painted up in Opelika. Maintenance took it and swapped it. Oh, look at that guy. And we're looking at static wicks on the tail, on the wing section. We're looking at our leading edge here. I don't think I looked in my inlet. These tend to hurt, these wings. Strut's looking good. Again, looking at the tires. Any flat spots, cords, or anything like that. I'll take the inlet here. Looks good. All right, that thing hurts if you get hit in your head with that. You'll take a look at your static ports here. Your antennas there. And last, your valves. And your lavatory door is closed. That's it, we're done. Good walk around. I like 24 because you can do that. You can walk around the airplane. And I just want to check one setting. We'll be ready to rock and roll here. If you go to controls, so the thing that I really want to make sure is that controller is set to drone. Because if it's not, it can control our ailerons, and that's not what I'm looking to do. All right, Cliff, we are done. Let's go ahead and get the Let's get the ground stuff done and get the airplane online here. APU's coming up. I'll throw the power off the aircraft now. We're on ship power, so we're going to go ahead and disconnect. We'll shut that forward main door. We're going to go ahead and shut down the AC cart. We'll pull the GPU off, and I'll call GSX for a push. Request push. Request. Where is it? Pushing back and departure. Do I want to start engines? No. We have a good APU running, so we're good. VREV Simmer, what's up, John? How you doing, man? So we had issues with the ILS. Both John and I had issues. VREV Simmer and I had issues with the ILS hooking up, and I don't know why. It's looking pretty good now. I mean, you look on the ND display there. It's showing we have an ILS system. And it is tuned to the ILS. I wanted to make sure it was tuned to 2.7 just because we can't, when we fly in a bad weather during these hockey charters, we fly in some nasty stuff, folks. We go to Canada, we go, in the middle of winter time. So we've got to have a good system. So I'm going to test that as we depart out of here. I just want to make sure it's good to go. They're going to hook up the pins right now and get the tow bar hooked up. I'm going to run the checklist, and we're going to go right now. And I'm going to call Cliff before engine start check right now. Cliff is going to run his flows. I'll run my flows, and then I'll run the checklist right now. Cliff is still not working. I don't know why. He's just...
Before start check completed. Ready for engine start.
Thank you. All right, pumps on. I hear it. And I'm going to run my checklist right now. This is the coastal checklist. Zero fuel weight is set. Takeoff condition computer is set. Stab trim is set. Flap takeoff selector is set. Airspeed bugs TRP set at 50. Fuel pumps are on. Hold on. Fuel pumps are rocking and rolling. They are on. Okay, center pumps are on too. Doors are closed. You can see this right here. There's doors open. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the power access doors open. They'll close it. I'm going to go nose to the... Shoot. I'm going to go nose to the left, tail to the right, please. Okay, fuel pumps are on. Doors are closed. Hydraulics are on high. I can hear those pumps running. And before start checklist is complete. About that simple. Okay, let's do it. We're ready to roll. You guys ready? Our brake's coming off. Let's go. Brakes off. That's kind of synonymous with the MD-80. You got to open that window. All right, I'm time off 02. I got to check that. Sounds like a windshield wiper on. I don't know why. Oh, look, he's going to go pull me in the gate. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Bro doesn't know what he's doing. He said too much to drink here. 14:53. We're pretty much out at 10 o'clock in the morning. That's good. On-time push. Again, not usually happen here during charters. It's up to the team when they get to the airplane. We're going to be ready. 10 o'clock. By the way, if you want to sign up, we'd love to have you fly for us. We fly the 737s. We have extensive training for that airplane. Could be up to 6 months of training. So there you go. Looks like we have nobody's behind us, so that's good. So 494 is out of service. We're getting it painted, so we've got this old Allegiant aircraft that we're using. And we actually did buy this. This is our fourth MD-80 that we're pulling. All right, I'm going to fire the, always fire number 1 here first. So I'll talk to Cliff. Let's see if they're going to pull me in. I hate when that happens. All right, hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, you got to stop me right now. Stop me there, GSX, dude. Stop me. You're going to push me in the dang terminal, dude. Look at this. Unbelievable. Gosh. Idiots. Park brake set now. I'm going to blast everybody in that terminal building. All right, let's start the left engine first. Start left engine, Cliff.
Left start valve open. N2. Oil pressure.
Not yet. Now I see it. Cliff is quick on the draw, man. Quick on the draw, Cliff.
N1.
Yeah, it's rolling. When we hit about 19%, we'll pop that open. All right,
Fuel
fuel
on.
now. Here comes the fuel 22. Here's the gas. There's a light.
Fuel flow. EGT. Left
Yep.
start valve closed.
Okay. I really like this livery, though. That's a really cool livery. This airplane was actually parked in Sanford.
Stabilizing.
True story. Synaptic
Stabilized.
Sim provides, I don't know what it was. All right, let's check that. Number left side bus. Good, good, good. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's start right engine, please.
Right start valve open. N2. Oil pressure.
118.3. Want to make sure he's got us on cutoff. Good. 118.3.
N1. Fuel
20%.
on.
21%. Look for that 22%. Here comes the gas. Fuel's coming on. We'll take a look at the engine now. Got the light off. We got light off.
Fuel flow. EGT. Right start valve closed.
Watching the EGT the entire time, you guys. Looking for hot starts or a hung start. I'm looking at N1 as well. You want to make sure they're rotating good.
Stabilizing.
Two good
Stabilize.
starts. Coming on the right side, looks good. We're going to go ahead and shut off the EPU. That's kind of our process here at Coastal. That comes off. That's coming on. Seatbelts are good. That's good. That's on. That's on. Off. Off. What happened? Oh, I hit that. That's really, really easy to do with your mouse. Auto. Auto. We're going to come down the panel now. Throw your flaps to 11. Wait till the slats come out. Throw the 11 down. Arm that. Come back down. That looks good. And we're going to shut the valves off. Run the checklist. Alright guys, we're ready to roll. Good before taxi, air conditioning panel is set, pitot heat and ignition's on, anti-ice is off, flight instruments, engine instruments are checked. Flight controls are free, flaps are 11, we got a green light. Transponders coming to TARA. We're good. Cliff, you can do his flows. After engine start flow for him. And then we're good. Transponders on, pneumatic cross feeds are closed. Before start, after start check is complete. Cliff voice isn't clear. Is it? Hey, you guys, is the voice crackly? Because I know why if it is. Because if that's the case, it's going to be like that. I'm going to have to reset it. It's not the sim. I just got to reset OBS really quick. Is it like crackly and broken? Because if it is, then I know what to do. So you got to tell me that before I roll. I'm going to wait for a confirmation before you tell me. Is it broken? It's muffled. Is it crackly or anything? Is it like... It's muffled. I don't know what that means. All right, let me turn on air traffic control and let's see if we can't listen to it, because that's, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Muffled. I put it on over there. I mean, I could try to reset it. Do you want me to try to reset it really quick? Yeah, all right. I'll be right back. It might go offline just for a minute, but stay on this channel and come right back. Let me just reset it really quick, guys. Hang on. As I'm burning this fuel. All right, folks, I'm back. Sorry. Let's see if that's better. For you, Miami traffic, I'll give them a call. Miami Tower's online right now, so let's give them a call here. Miami Tower, Riptide 5800, looking for taxi, please. $118.3, right? They're gone. Miami's gone. How did they just go away? All right. So let me know if that's better. I'm going to try to test it with you. Just give me a second. Let me get this going. All right, we're going to roll here, guys. We got to get going. That should have done it. Can you hear me? Anyone? Let me know if you can hear me, see me, the whole 9 yards. All right, let's go. Brakes off. Miami traffic, Riptide 5800, how do you read? Yeah, is that better? You should be able to hear air traffic control pretty good now. Can you hear that air traffic control on your end? All right, let's take a look at Miami Tower frequency right now. Miami Tower should be 118.3. Negative, that's why. 118.3. That on the wrong frequency. Miami traffic, Riptide 5800, how do you read?
Miami traffic, Air Canada 1197, taking off runway 27, Miami.
Miami traffic, Riptide 5800. How do you read on the radio check?
I hear you, Tom.
All right, thank you. Happy New Year, Mike. Yes, good to have you on, man, friend. Welcome to the first flight of 2026. So nice. I get to take off in actual daylight conditions. Beautiful day out of here in Miami. Never happens. What is this guy doing? That is not a real...
American 2100, contact departure.
Alright, here we hang on. It's just a minute. Okay, we got taxi checks coming up. I don't know why he's doing a 360. This is FSLT traffic. Nuts. What are you doing? Miami Tower, Riptide 5800, looking to go here, runway 27. Why is this guy doing 360s? All right, we're gonna go here, you guys. You ready? Really distracting. Let me turn that off. Very distracting. Let me give him a call here, and we did have our clearance, so I'm gonna call for. Come on, dude. I'm hoping that FSLT can go. We're gonna take off here soon. Miami clearance, Riptide 5800, looking for clearance to New York. No audio from Mike. Okay, why is that? This dude's doing 360s. It's hilarious. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, we're going to go there. That's it. There. I don't know.
This is what COM 1 sounds like.
Okay. COM 1 sounds
This is
right.
what COM 2 sounds like.
Okay, that's good. Alright, I'm going to get going. We're burning gas here. And our minimum fuel is what? We got 24.6, so we need to get the heck out of here. I'm trying to get another clearance. This is why I'm on hold up here. 24.9. Minimum takeoffs 24.8. Nope, 22.5. We're good. Miami clearance, Riptide 5800. Looking for IFR over to New York.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Jeez. Matter of fact. Oh, what the heck? That's an FSLT target that ran me over.
Coast Center 5800, Miami clearance, cleared to Westchester via the Folds 3 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.1 squawk 7743. Expect runway 8 right.
No, we're not going 8 right. Okay, the Flysy 3 will expect 27 and got 7743 in the squawk.
Stand by. You're number 1.
No, we're not number 1. Shut up. All right, we're going to tower. I'm just going to take off because I ain't waiting for these guys to get all their crap together. We'll call them in the air. This is an AI thing. Let's go. Okay, lineup checks complete. We'll do that.
Boca
right
1,
now.
welcome to Miami. Contact ground on 127.5. Pound 15 ground on 127.5, Vocal 1.
Okay, before takeoff config check.
589, contact departure.
Systems alpha.
Approaching
Transponders, good to
27.
go. Okay, we got takeoff config, ignition selector, altimeter set, ABS and spoilers are set. Lights coming on. Shoots on in the chat, please. Let's go. Let me give him a call. Miami traffic, Riptide 5800, taking runway 27 Miami. Do this on line up. We got takeoff in the FMA. That's coming up very soon. Sorry, I just had to get my belts on. I'm not going to wait to get all that clearance crap from those guys. All right, takeoff FMA. All right, this guy's doing spins. I don't know what the heck that's about. All right, guys, departing straight ahead. We're on the runway. We're lining up here. We're going to bring him up to 1.4 on the EPR. All right, dude, you are jacked up. Yeah, I'm going to just get away from me, all right? This is why I do not like AI sometimes. All right, there we go. 1.4. And here we are.
Approaching 30.
Let's take it all I can to get that rudder in there. Got takeoff thrust set. We've got EPR set. There we go. Clamp.
80 knots.
Cross check. Lots of rudder. A lot of rudder in there.
V1.
Nice. We're going.
Rotate.
Gotta love FSLT traffic. Gosh. Positive rate. Yep. Bring that puppy up. Okay, we're gonna go to LNAV. And I'm set. VNAV. Speed. It's at about 200 knots right now. Looking good. Here we go. 20 degrees. Climb thrust set. Up to 10,000 here. Beautiful. Okay, lights coming off. Okay, get him going on the climb.
Miami traffic runway 26 up speed.
Climb check, Cliff. Alright, looking good. I'm going to pitch it down. Start following that FMA now. We get some airspeed behind us. There we are. Alright, ready to go. Slats, flaps. 0. Once we hit that, past that mark of 200 there. Over Crocs, slats up.
Oh, this is American 1136. Tango, Charlie Bravo.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Okay, so we've got VNAV climb, nav track on EPR, and we're looking good. Climb checks completed. We'll just do our climb flow here. Just a minute, we still got to come up. Let me give them a call. Miami traffic, Riptide 5800, Crocs, last call, Miami, have a good night. Alright, here we are. Heading for Russ. Alright, we're hitting the 250 on the speed now. We're going to climb up to 330. And I'll call my guy on departure. 119.7. Just make sure we're broadcasting 119.7. There we go. Miami departure, Riptide 5800 through 7000 for 33. Let's see if they do it.
Coast Center 5800, Miami approach, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000 direct folds.
All right, 10,000 direct to on the same departure here. Direct folds. What is he talking about? Direct folds. It's way up there. All right, let's go 10,000 now. I'm going to call
Coast
the
Center
departure.
5800, climb and maintain 10,000 direct folds.
Yeah, all right. 10,000 direct falls, Riptide 5800. Okay, that's done. All right, not done here. We're looking at a departure from the frequency of, what do we got in departure here? 125.5 on our departure. There's 1,000.
Coast Center 5800, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Okay, up to 270 now. Okay, 270 now, Riptide 5800. 270, here we go. 1, 2, 3, right there, 27 set. And we're going to go VNAV climb. Our speed's going to come up. Good. Heading select. Looking good. Airplane's nice and stable. Really want to make sure it's stable. We're heading out to the coast, and then we're going to go straight up. Hit the wrong button. There we are. Let's go outside, have a look. You're flying this airplane for a bit until we get a new paint on 494. She's in the paint shop now, so we're going to have to fly this airplane for a little bit here. Okay, I'm going to engage
Coast Center
this.
5800, contact Palm Beach approach on 124.6.
Go to Palm Beach approach 124.6. All right, 124.6. There we go. We're in Palm Beach now. We'll flip that over. 124.6. Approach Riptide 5800. Check it in. Flight level, well, 10,000 for 270.
Coast Center 5800, Palm Beach approach. Good morning, Miami. Altimeter 299er7.
Stabilizer motion.
300, vector for the left direction.
Bounce off.
0 Echo Zulu. Contact Miami approach on 133.7785.
133.775, seconds.
What are we with?
Palm Beach approach. Station 7791. At 12,600 feet, descending to 6,000 feet.
Let's turn that off.
Coast Center 5800, Palm Beach approach. Climb and maintain flight level 300.
Okay, climb 300, Riptide 5800. 300 on the climb. 300 set, and VNAV climb is active. And it's armed. Good. Let me get to your comments here. As we work on that clearance, we have some tasty snacks and magazines for you to enjoy. That's right. 2205 weird traffic problems. Anyone? Yeah, exactly. Curtis, how are you? Hatchet 182. What's going on, buddy? Hopefully you're well. All right, what we're going to do, folks, is I'm going to engage the weather radar. We're going to get into some crap coming up. Like I said, it's going to be bumpy. I expect it. So I'm going to keep the flight attendants seated just until we get them to kind of through that area of it's going to be in a little bit. So I would brief them already, let the passengers know that we're going to keep the seatbelts on for just a minute until we get past, you know, basically off the arrival. It's going to be pretty choppy up until looking at, we got a bug report to report. It's going to be kind of crappy up through like Savannah area. So I expect some bumps there. We're going to go to 330 for now. It's light turbulence, light to moderate forecasted until we get off of, you know, basically when we're up to Williamton, Myrtle Beach area should be okay. It should kind of smooth out for us.
Coast Center 5800, contact Miami Center on 124.7.
Okay, 124.7 now. We'll see. 124.7. There we are. 124.7 Miami Center. Give them a call. 124.7. And that's going to be, what are they? What is Miami Center, guys? ZMA. Let me give them a call. Miami Center Riptide 5800 through 18,000 for flight level 330. 2992.
Coast Center 5800, Miami Center. Good morning, Fort Lauderdale. Altimeter 29906.
Don't matter, we're in standard altitude. Okay, 2992. Lights coming off. The cells are off. Want to make sure he's done his climb check. Shut those off. He has. Good. That's override. That's off. Good. Okay. Okay, we're through that climb check coming up.
Coast Center 5800, Miami Center. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Yeah, what are we on?
Cessna 3 Hotel Alpha, you are at flight level 240. Confirm altitude.
What are we on?
Cessna 3 Hotel Alpha, Miami Center. We are at flight level 240. Thank you. Have a good day.
Cessna 3 Hotel Alpha radar contact confirmed at flight level 240. Cessna 3 Hotel Alpha, contact Miami Center on 132.4.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Be sure to use the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to
like
allow
that.
flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
I'm going to request 330 until we burn off some fuel, right? We got to get down 126 before I can go up to 35. Technically, we can go up to 35, but what the heck? Come on, man. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get us some listening music here. Give me a second. Gosh. Alright, let's try it again. And we're broadcasting 24/7, so. Bummer. All right, we got Flozzy coming up. We should have a smooth ride up until, like I said, about the end of the SID, and then we're going to start getting into some crap. Why? Why don't you work? Is my internet broken or something? All right, heading select coming in. Good there. 24,000. I'm going to climb up to 330. I got to let them know. Just to burn off some fuel, and then we'll head up. Like I said, we could go up to 370 right now, but it's or 350, but it's too, the clearances are too tight. It's just too close to the coffin corner, so I don't want to mess with that. Center, Riptide 5800, with a request to go to flight level 330 until we burn some gas.
Center 5800, climb flight level 330.
All right. All right, we'll climb 330, Riptide 5800. That's another thing. How do we get our... I'd love to get our call sign. Does anybody use St. Tensions a lot? I have no idea how to get our call sign in there. I've tried like 100,000 times to do it. It's not great. Sucks. All right, we're going. I'm gonna put in 122.8 here on the comms. We should be 121.5, but because I've got this frequency jammed up, we're gonna go 122.8. And I'm trying to get. Thing to work. Let me see something. Okay, close that. Open that. Come on. That's being stupid. Being real stupid. Try this again, guys. Hang on just a minute. Give me 1 minute. I've got to get this running. Stupid. Huh. So stupid that it's not working. I don't like it. I'll show you the outside here just a minute. I'm trying to get this done. 124.5, right? 124.7. There. Let's see what happens. Alright, 30,000 feet. We've got weather approaching. We've got a few minutes, so they can, flight attendants can get up and do their thing right now, and then I'll have to sit them down a little bit later. There's Bahamas right there. You can see Grand Bahama, Freeport. Sorry, that's Freeport, Bahamas. We're just kind of heading north. That's it. I don't think it's gonna work. It's stuck. Dang. Let's see if we get lucky. I got all these windows. I'm trying to pull a real ATC for us. It's being crappy. Let's try this sector. Any of them working? Gosh. Dang. There's 31,000. Let's get your comments. Did I hear Williamton? Yes, sir. You sure did. Williamton. Now we got Freeport 1133.
Duke 4 Tango Lima Miami Oceanic Center cleared to Palm Beach. Radar vectors ZBV. Then as filed, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 8,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.325. Squawk 1377.
Roger. Cleared via vectors.
32 for 33. We got VNAV capture coming up.
Maintain 4,000. Expect 8,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.325. Clock 1377. Duke 84 Tango Lima.
Duke 4 Tango Lima, turn left, heading 100 vectors to ZBV.
Left to 100, vectors, Duke 84 Tango Lima.
That's 15 miles on there. There's 33,000 on the level. Okay, I'm going to set this down to cruise now. We're going to burn off some fuel. We'll get to 126. So about 2,000 pounds, and then we'll start heading up again. 330 should be good until we get to the end of the departure, and then it's going to start getting crappy for us. So I'll flip this on. I'll go flight modes on. Whoa, what the heck? I'm gonna shut that off for now, and then I'm gonna try to get this to run. I think I know what the culprit is, but I don't really know what the culprit is. All right, seatbelts are coming off for now. We're good. We'll let them know that we're definitely going to have it on here in a little bit so they can start serving the our team. And we're going a little on the slow side, so I'm going to go ahead and just go to the cruise speed. We're going to go ahead and 0.76, burn some more fuel that way, and then we're going to step up 350 here as we burn some fuel, just so we get the burn down a little bit. And then let me try to troubleshoot this thing, and we're going to be in good shape. What am I doing here? 122.8, right? Okay, so 122.8 on that frequency. We should be listening on there. We are. Okay, that's good. And I would just kind of settle in. SS, what's going on? How are you? Congratulations on your solo. I saw that you soloed, so good job on that. That's a really good feat. Big hurdle to get over, right? Good stuff. Congratulations. That's no small task, sir. I just hit my yoke again. I wonder if we're going to get it kicked off. All right, let me troubleshoot this. I'm telling you, we got to get this right here. So let's try it one more time. Try another deal here. Click that. Click this. It's really quiet. I don't like how quiet it is. It's gotta get it going. You know what I mean? 24/7. Up. One. Go. A second, see if it kicks in. Hiding select coming around. So there's 20 miles. I'm going to go ahead and increase my distance just a little more. There's 40.
Boca 1, Miami Oceanic Center. Contact Miami Center on 133.2.
Contact Miami Center on 133.2, Boca 1.
Huh. Might get lucky on this one. I wonder if I need to so odd. Alright, I gotta get a drink. Alright, we had just passing Gosner coming up, and that's 20,000 pounds of fuel in the aircraft, so we'll just verify it. We have enough. We'll burn down a little bit more, request a little higher. I I don't know why I cannot get this to work. Let me try one more. One more thing. Let's try something else. I have one more feather in my cap here. Let's see if we can get it to work. Let's try that one. Get rid of that one. Go this way. Okay. I really want that working. I think it adds to what to expect. That's gonna work, man. Weird. Okay, folks, we're looking at 920 miles to our destination, and we're gonna get some weather here coming up to our next waypoint. Is Al Raya. That's when I expect to get some crap going. Right now, I'm not painting anything on the radar. We've got it distance of 80 miles, so we'll see how it works. We're doing 0.76 on the speed. We're cooking. Go outside here. We're flying this bad boy until we can get 494 painted. And then this will go back down to Fort Lauderdale and we'll swap them. This one will get painted. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I wonder, let me try one thing here and see if it works on this. Because if I can't get it to work on this, then I know it's the player and not me. How's that? Stick with me just a minute. Let's see if we can't get this to
Center
work.
5800, contact Miami Center on 132.905.
132.95. Okay, 132.95.
American Coast Guard 6027, were you able to pick me up now?
Coast Center.
132.95. Miami Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 330 smooth. Does it do it?
Coast Center 5800, Miami Center identified. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, now we're 132.95. Yep, that is down. Dang. I want to go up by like, I want to see what's going on with this weather. So. Trying to get the right sector, and it's not easy sometimes. Let's try sector 22 and see if that puppy's going to work for us. Maybe won't. Sector 8. No. try it. Will it work? So it's either me or it's the player. I don't know. I don't think these dang players are working tonight because nothing works. It's all broken. Yeah. Jeez. 2 ways to skin a cat, eh? So the Rangers had a good game last night. Like I said, they did pretty well. 5 goals, 5-1. That's very unusual for them. However, in these outdoor games, they are 6-0. So they thrive on a big stage like that, I guess. I don't know. At times, I'm like, what? This should work. Let's see what happens.
152, contact Orlando, approach on 134.905.
134.95 for Cessna 152.
He's listening to music.
JetBlue 580, flight level 350. 580, Miami Center identified. Good morning.
Okay, Sector 22 is working on my app. It's not working on the computer. The question is, why? That is the question. Why is it not working? Okay, it says outdoor winter games in Florida. And are these mean nothing games for show, or does it count? Oh, it counts. That was a home game for the Panthers, matter of fact. That very much counts. That win yesterday puts the Rangers in the hunt, believe it or not, for a wild card. So now they are tied with the Panthers. So that was a big win for the Rangers. They took 2 points, 2 much needed points from the Panthers. And now the Rangers are, they're still outside looking in, but they're in the hunt for the wild card now. So if they start stringing together some wins, they could get into the playoffs. But the East teams are not as good as the West teams are, And I watched Pops. I don't know if you're still on, but I watched the Utah Islander game, and oh my gosh, they shellacked the Islanders. I mean, absolutely laid them out. They're playing the Devils tonight, or they played already. Don't tell me the score. I don't watch it. They play the Rangers tomorrow. I think the Rangers are going to get killed. Now, the reason why I say that is this Utah team is wicked fast. They are fast. They move the puck really quick. They're really fun to watch. They're a lot of fun. Completely opposite than the Rangers. They're fast movers, man. They move the puck well. They skate fast. They're really good. West teams, gotta love them. Yeah, they're, really, really good. I enjoyed watching the game yesterday. It's just really quiet. All the sectors are just super quiet here. We've got some weather coming up. You can see what I was talking about up ahead. What are we looking at here? 126.8. I think we can move that up. We can get our altitude a little higher on this now. 126. Yep, let's go up to 350. I'm good with that. Those numbers. Let's give him a call. Center Riptide 5800. Looking for flight level 350 now, if you can get it.
Coast Center 5800, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Get up to 350, Riptide 5800. We're going to go 350 right now. Go ahead and activate that climb. 34, set to arm, set, and then we're gonna go VNAV climb. Here comes the engine speed, and the airplane's gonna start the climb. Yep. What'd you say, Mike? How about my Blackhawks getting better? I don't know. I haven't followed what the Hawks are doing. I couldn't tell you how they're faring on this whole thing. I don't know. Excuse me. Yawned in everybody's face. I could try to... Let me try something. To go. This could be our final altitude, and we're expecting some bumps. So, Pops, did you get? I don't know if he's still on, but did you get the?
Pro Flight 682, you're leaving controlled airspace. Contact Oceanic Control. Primary is 119.565. Secondary is 132.335.
American. Miami Center, American 2247 is at flight level 30 for flight level 340.
American 2247, Miami Center identified. Good morning.
Man. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to delete my cookies just to see if that could help me. There's 35,000. All right, 35,000 puts us in the bumps here. Let's see here. We should, yeah, a little higher now, but let's see. Yeah, I'm still here. All right, did you get the NHL package yet? We're still waiting. He was looking at. I think there was a discount for the NHL package, which should have been good. Kind of half the season's over, right? I'm expecting those bumps coming up. Here we got some weather off to the left of the aircraft. I'm not paying anything on radar. We should be right over the top. These are 35,000 feet, so we're going to try to sneak over the top of these cells. The nasty stuff's off to the west, but still it could creep in and kind of give us some crap that we might not want to deal with. So we'll see. Let's see 102 knots just kicking off the side. Oh man. Nice little crosswind. Woo. All the cells are that way. Off to the west. No, not yet. Okay. Did they not offer it? Interested to know if they offered that or not. There we go. Let's see if this works. I'm going to delete the cookies. Let's try that first. Cached images, all that stuff. Let's get it. Alright, let's try that. Delete. Now, I want to, because sometimes it hangs on, like a website will hang on to what I don't want it to hang on, you know, it's just like something going on where I can't log into, and I want to hear what's going on up there, even though it sounded pretty darn quiet. 132.9, I think that's closed. We should be getting into Jacksonville anyway shortly. We got master caution. No fuel in the center. Let's go ahead and throw that off. All right, we're burning out of those wing tanks now. When we get to, this is kind of where it's going to get a little bit rocky for us, the turbulence. We'll see. It's forecasted to be light, just right after Pelican, which is coming up. Georgetown, no, that's going to be, the sector is pretty darn high here. Melbourne, let's try Melbourne sector. Oh, I think not. Come on. Gosh. I can't get him to work. This sucks. I don't know why. Don't leave the cookies, they're delicious. Good evening, guys. Just joining now. How's everybody? Good, Cody. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're well. Let's get into an area of precipitation. I'm trying to tune to air traffic control, and that is impossible right now. This just doesn't want to work. So I'm going to try Jacksonville. We're right there, you guys. ZJX. Or J, what is it? Yeah. ZJX. Let's see if that works. We'll be on Jacksonville Center, that lower end sector, probably St. Augustine. That'll work for me, dude. It just doesn't want to work. Like, none of it wants to work. Gosh, it's so annoying. Alright, you know what I'm going to do. Let's go with Edge. Let's try and get Edge running. Let's see. Even though I never use it, we'll try it. 35, how are we doing on the turbulence here? That's where I expect it to be a little bit bumpy. So Cody, you doing any flying? Thank you, by the way. Cody was teaching me last night how to fly the CJ3, which was a fun airplane to fly. I had really enjoyed that. So thank you, Cody. ZJX. It's going to give us Jacksonville. Jacksonville Center, right by, we want, it's like St. Augustine area. Yeah, Savannah Hilton Head, right around there. That'll work. Let's see if it works. There shouldn't be any excuse why this doesn't work. Different browser. I think it's not the browser at this point. Something tells me it might not be the browser. Weird. Now we got Atlanta Center, DC Center, and Houston. That doesn't help us right now. Yeah, the only way I can get this app to work is my app. You know, have it on my my iPad running. It just doesn't want to work on any of my browsers, which is stupid. So far, so good on the turbulence. Pelican, we were not supposed to get into this stuff till Xena, which is coming up. Oh yeah. What the heck happened there? Maybe getting some light chop right now. I'm going to do another wing view. So far, so good, I guess. This is annoying. I don't know. The darndest thing. I can't get it to work. Even with a different browser, so I guess as good as mine. Alright, we got Pelican here. We're at 780 miles, top of the set. Oh man, I mean, till we get there. And I'll just take a look at my, while I'm at it, I'll just look at my fuel status, make sure we're good to go. We're feet wet, obviously. Well, the Islanders did good today. Mike says, baked potato, anyone's skin? Oh man, I'm getting hungry. Alright, we should have 17.4 over Pelican, and we're going to have a 17.7 over Pelican, so burning better than forecast, which is great. Should give us about an hour and 54 minutes, folks, until we're in New York. We'll get a weather.
Coast Center 5800, contact Miami Center on 128.65.
Are you sure, Miami Center? Okay, Miami Center 126.65. 128.65. Sorry. 128.65. Yeah. Why would they do that? Don't know. They're just going to hand me right back off. Miami Center Riptide 5800 checking in. Flight level 3, full 350. Cody, what did you say, Cody?
Center 5800, Miami Center, good morning.
I doubt I start my next trip tonight. Leg 1 of 10 is an hour, 45 minutes long. Beat from today, and last night was late also. That sent a fire up to sim to see what happens. Plenty of good stuff on there too. Sour cream, chives, bacon. Oh man, that sounds really good. I'm starving. I'm pretty hungry. Alright, is there any reason why I can't get anything to work? Why is Live ATC having a real hard time today? Let me see if it's a web browser, because it worked for my app. I have an app on my iPad that works, but you guys can't hear anything. So I kind of want it to work on. Yeah, I don't think it's working. I think the thing done crashed. What is it? X Z J. Savannah, we should be there. Wait, it's got, wait, I got a couple of, I've got launches or MP3 player. Let's try that one. Let's try that one. Let's see if it works. The second option might work. Let's try it, right? Live. There we go. Z, J, X, enter. All right. What sector we're going to be in? We're going to probably be in that Savannah sector. So if I click this, let's try that. Oh shoot. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, that didn't work. All right, let's try this. Going on. Okay, light turbulence forecasted right now through all the way up to basically till we go to Saggy, and then we'll see if we can't get it and what happened.
Coast Center 5800, Miami Center, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.85.
Jacksonville 134.85. 134.85. Here we go. Jacksonville Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 350, smooth.
Coast Center 5800, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
How can I get this going? Whoa, alright, let's do this. Recommended settings, finish. Does it work? What? guess as good as mine, folks. It's buffering. It's buffering. Buffering. That's what it's doing. It worked! Woo! We did it! Yay! Alright. We're where we need to be now. Can we blame 2924? Leave my mail. Alright. Plenty of good stuff. Alright, sour cream, you guys making me hungry. I'm sorry.
24.9, JetBlue 127.
How many calories right out? Let's go. No, I can't be 400 calories under. No way that's right. I gotta count calories, guys. So I gained like 3 pounds again. I'm like, oh no, I was on vacation, so. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some a snack. 100 calorie little pick me up. I will be right back. We've got an area. This whole area has got to be. You know what? I'm gonna stay here until I get. Until we kind of get clear of this garbage. How's that? Whoa! Who's that guy? I see his contrails. I don't see him. All right. The good thing is good news. We're not painting any radar. There's weather up ahead here. We're looking at Rousey coming up. I'll let you know. I'll just do some.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 580 followable 390.
JetBlue 580, Jacksonville Center, identify. Good afternoon.
Okay. So at this rate, we're going to Rousey. Should be hitting Rousey at 16:03 Zulu. That's on my clock on the sim time. And to Florida 4 minutes. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should bring us to 16:07 over Florida. Yeah, we just passed it at 03, so Florida should be 07-ish, and we had 17,000 pounds of fuel, and our winds are 262 at 92. 262/92. Pretty much is forecasted, and we're looking at a -52 on the sat temp, so that's exactly how it was forecast. We got about 4 minutes to go to our next waypoint, which is waypoint Florida. I still got the seatbelt signs off, trying to see if we can sneak over this turbulence here. Let me give center a call. Center, Riptide 5800. Do you have any pilot reports of turbulence?
Coast Center 5800, no turbulence reports in your area.
Okay, good.
I know we're waiting for I'm trying to figure out where exactly we're live. But when we get to chance, we can put my own temperature on the
Alright. Got a smooth ride right now. We'll take it. It's not supposed to be. You know, forecasted light, but
yeah, if we could, that'd be great. That's 797.
I do want to do something.
All right, 40 degrees left. 797. Thank you.
So we want to go this side or that side? Probably this side. Okay. Bear with me. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get this rolling because I'm going to fix the view. So we're going to use chase plane view for this. We're going to go down to seat echo here, and I'm just going to click this little pencil, and then I'm going to duplicate this, and then I'm going to change this to slat. Okay, and then I'm going to clear it. Now I'm going to change the position, and we're going to get into, well, we got to get into the cabin. There we are. So I want a slat view, okay? The wing view is cool, but I got to get me some slat views going on here. emergency exit. And come back. Alright, so we're going to do this, push this over here. You guys like that. If you want more, that's a cool view, isn't it? You can see the slats real good. So I'm going to click Save Position. And then I'm going to click a shortcut in here. And I'm going to click F11. I'm going to save that assignment. So now, when I go back to the wing view here, I can go back to that one and the slat position. So slat, flat, HUD view, normal view. There we are. All right, Florida, right over Florida, smooth ride. It's pretty quiet up there. There's nothing really going on.
Descend and maintain flight level 250, Walker 4021.
Walker 4021, descend and maintain 15,000.
Descend and maintain 15,000, Walker 4021.
Okay, we're over Florida, 1607 as forecasted. We've got 17 minutes to the next run here. That's 14. Go for 16. Ormond Beach, they're going to hold. Interesting. So we just passed Florida. We've got 16,700 pounds of fuel. Ooh, we're right there. About 200 pounds off of forecast. I mean, ahead of forecast. Our next waypoint is in 1624. And we're going to be on frequency now. It looks like Washington's on. So we'll see. So I'm gonna get ringed over when we hit Washington, folks. So what I'm gonna do is go to the bathroom right now, grab a snack. We'll come back. We'll get Washington's going. So I'm just gonna take a little quick break. I will be right back, and I'll give you guys a jump seat view. How's that? You guys can sit on the jump seat. When I come back, let me know if I got ringed. If they called me. Probably the most uncomfortable jump seat ever. It's an MD-80 jump seat. Terrible. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm heading, and after flight level 360, then direct to VIA 797.
Jacksonville Center, Vision for Romeo Kilo, flight level 380.
Vision 4 Romeo Kilo, Jacksonville Center identified. Good afternoon.
ground system 970 Jack Center, JetBlue 131, flight level 270. And JetBlue 131, 270, continue flight stop. Electric flight 340, JetBlue 1131. Jackson to good evening, Golf Quebec, Papa, Papa, leading 35.40, can you flight level 332? Continue 10, flight level 240, Papa. Maintain 340, JetBlue 31.
Okay, out a right-hand turn so that hold it on the beach if that makes sense. Right-hand turn, copy, thank you.
Okay, come on airport. Come on.
Center Southwest 5872 requests to begin descent. Descend via Dreamster 2 into Raleigh, Southwest 5872. Descend via Dreamster 2 into Raleigh, Southwest 5872.
Southwest 5872, descend via Dreamster 2 into Raleigh. Coast Center 5800, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.05.
Sorry about that. My dog. Okay, we got 133.725. I'll tell you what happened here.
Yeah, 3493, leaving my airspace, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Looks good,
Washington,
yes.
good evening. Delta 520 is entering your airspace on the southwest, flight level 350.
Delta 520 Washington Center, good evening.
Where are we? Right off west of Grand Strand. DC Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 350 west of Grand Strand over Saggy.
Riptide 5800 Washington Center, good evening. Please set transponder squawk 1137.
Yeah, 1137. So, tell you what happened here. We're going to DC now. My dog lays out like right in front of my office when I'm usually streaming. Right, the door's closed, and one of my dogs likes to lay down right in front of the office. I have hardwood floors, and I have a mat over the top of it, kind of like a rug, you know. It's a washable rug. So I'm walking back into the office, and then I step in, just squish. It just squished. It just felt really squishy. And I went, oh, that's not good.
42 approved.
And sure enough, I spent the last 10 minutes cleaning up throw up, unfortunately. Poor guy. So he threw up on my floor. I don't know why. He didn't eat this morning, so he threw up again, so I might have to just kind of give him a lighter, some kind of, I don't know, maybe some boiled chicken tomorrow and some rice. We'll see how he does with that. He'll probably eat that up pretty good. All right, we're hooked up with center now. We've got about 551 miles to go, and trying to find out where the heck we are, what sector we are. The hard part is trying to find out all these different sectors from all the centers, right? Monticello's center, I don't know. That's the hard part half the time, is trying to figure out where these centers are. How are we doing on the turbulence? It looks pretty good. You know, I was looking at the stream before. It's a little bump bumpy here, but not too bad. I mean, it's not like it's...
Southwest 2663, welcome to Baltimore, Texter parking, question at gate at your discretion. Good night.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, folks. We'll get an update here on the weather. I mean, on the weather, yeah, into New York. We're getting closer to the northeast sector, so it's going to get, you know, a little bit on the busier side. Williamton, that's probably where we are.
Maintain private trade 50.
Sector 35. Let's try that. All right.
Washington Center, Delta 632.
Roger.
Looking good. In terms of radar, weather, folks, we're done with it. It's kind of behind us now. So that was pretty good. I was expecting a little bit worse on the weather, and wasn't too bad. It's a little bit of precipitation off to the left now, but nothing crazy. It's past us over in Norfolk, Virginia. so that's good. I wonder, will it work? It does. Holy smokes, it works. Not that we're gonna hear anything, but all right, I got my bubbly. So we've got actually a Waterloo today. Look at that right there. Waterloo, we got Summer Berry.
Center, very good evening. Southwest 441 to flight level 330. Looks like we're about 12 miles from the center.
Southwest 441, Washington Center. Good evening.
Washington Center, hello, Delta 66, heavy flight level 350.
Delta 66, Washington Center. Good evening.
Alright.
Delta 1639, leaving Myers Base, New York, approach all flying radar service terminated, frequency change approved denied.
735, contact Washington Center 120.75.
Yeah,
Birch
exactly
2, Lima Juliet, contact Washington
Yeah, just, it sounds like these are good on the Mad Dog. It does. I like that livery on the Mad Dog. Probably one of my favorites. That and the US Air livery, the old one, the polish. I love it. And American, of course. The old school American. With that polished look.
470, contact Washington Center 132.22. Washington Center 122, Copa 47. United 1574, cross at Johar at maintain flight level 280.
Alright, we're hitting
Johar 280, United 1574.
Jeez. Got 14.4 in the fuel. We'll go ahead and check that. So that's what I had to do. I had to clean up his throw up after I stepped in it, which was awesome. I'm glad I had indoor shoes that I wear, so I don't like burn holes in my socks. So I put my little my shoes on. These little, I have Columbia like boat shoes that I wear. And so I just knew it. I stepped in. I was like, squish. And I'm like, oh no.
JetBlue 1384, reclear direct call there. Thank you.
No.
Directly to call to JetBlue 1384.
All right.
Check
1630 over cheese.
Mosky 735, flip the switch, Washington 2075.
Fuel 14.4 on the fuel. Pretty good on the burn so far. Not too bad. And the winds are 251 to 67. So let me tell you the schedule. We are starting to wind down our schedule now for hockey. It was gangbusters in the beginning. As you all know, I flew a crap ton of flights. We're really down to once a week now, folks, until we get to January 17th, and we'll fly the 737-800, the new PMDG 800, on a road trip to the west. And we should have a brand new 737-800 right out of the paint
American
shop.
953 watches, brother.
Good evening, climb maintain flight level 320.
And we'll be able to showcase the new aircraft, the new PMDG 737 800 for 2024, which I'm really excited to show you. I love the airplane. It does a really good job. So there's that, right? And I'm excited to show you that, and that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, so I've got to get this aircraft into the system. How many cycles do you think this airplane had? Oh my gosh, a lot of cycles. Yep. I wonder if Cody's going to get airborne. I don't know. Anyway, it should be good. I'm excited to get the paint done in coastal colors for the 800. If we don't, let's say the painter doesn't get it to us fast enough. That's J Aviation, by the way.
Washington Center. Good.
He's our painter.
Send via Freedom 6 arrival landing north.
if he doesn't get it in time, we're going to go with the white livery. We will fly it in 24. It's just going to be a
Southwest 441, descend via Raven 8, arrival.
So we're going to go to Philly. We're going to go all the way
Washington,
transcon to LA, I believe to
300 on the altimeter, Southwest 441.
So next week is a quick one flight, and then we go to Boston and back. The following week is fly out west, and that is our last flight.
Thank you.
I want to say west of the Mississippi. It should be done after that the whole season, unless they make the playoffs. But I really don't think they will. So that's kind of where we would sit right now. We got one West Coast flight. We'll take with the 737-800. That'll be our last 800 run. And I will do a private stream on that week somewhere. I don't know when. Probably going to be that West Coast swing because it's a long.
Allegiant 324, Washington
flight.
Center. Good evening.
So I might just do a private stream on that one. And just run it, you know. I'll pop in and out throughout the day. It's probably going to be next Sunday. So Friday we fly, I think we fly to Boston next week. I don't have my schedule on me right now, but it's Boston and then it's over. Something like that, I don't know. It's Boston and back, and then we go out west. And then we're just basically one flight a week now. And then February, we don't fly anything in February. Completely done with charters.
Number 9 is
a whole month off, because they're in the Olympics. So, which is good for us. And what I'll end up doing is I'm going to show you guys what we got cooking up at Coastal. So we're going to take we'll take our flight down to Miami from LaGuardia. We'll probably jump a line flight down there. Hopefully I get the paint by then. I should have it. And then we'll fly it down to Miami. And I'm going to show you guys what we got cooking up. We got something brand new and exciting at
flight level.
So it'll be fun.
290, descendant flight level 260.
Lots of fun. All right, right now, guys, 475 miles to top of
Center, good afternoon, Delta 2069, flight level 330. Delta 2069, Washington Center, roger.
Number 220, check PDC.
I got 3 things going on. Right, say intentions. How do I shut that off? I don't want to just close it out because.
Number 220, say again. Are you saying you need PDC again or you need voice clearance?
All right, guys, we're over in Virginia right now. We're just getting into getting in North Carolina, and then we'll get into Virginia here shortly.
Cleared, Washington Airport.
Let's see what we got. Rockley, Tar River,
Bowsy
Cherry Point. Yeah, we're in North Carolina.
Maintain 6,000.
Let's take a look at Chesapeake, and then we'll get into Norfolk, Virginia, 116.9.
Departure frequency 132.72, squawk 5321.
Been a good ride. I mean, I'm surprised.
Hello, 706.
As good as it is. It's supposed to be crappy out here.
706, locked it in.
February sounds exciting.
Reset transponder squawk 7003.
I'm excited to show you guys what we got.
1103.
It's a lot of fun.
700.
Push and start at
72003. Skylab 77, locked it in. Center, roger.
Let's shut that off. Stepping over each other. Yeah, it's gonna give our coastal pilots and potentially you guys a lot more
20, question
fun.
Delta 342.
It's a lot of fun. And what we just did was crazy, but it makes a lot of sense to do it. So we did it, and we're starting a new division at Coastal called Coastal Vacations. And so
Delta 342. Stand by for coordination.
Lots of fun. I'm excited to show you. It's going to be cool. We'll get some folks flying the route. I'm going to fly a CJ3 down to the Bahamas, and then we're going to do some fishing. For the entire month of February, I'm on vacation. So, and the sim, that is. So we'll do that. We're doing the challenge flight with A2A. Grab your favorite plane and accumulate hours for a year. Holy smokes, yeah. Yeah, the A2A Comanche, is it? I'm going to get a weather update here. Let's go take a look. We could use ACARS, or we could just do this. If we go over here and go to menu, we'll go ACARS.
JetBlue 72, leaving my airspace. Jackson Center, plan radar service terminated, breakers change, Blue 9.
22-8, have a good night, and thank you, JetBlue 72.
Delta 209, expect visual approach, runway 33 left.
Whatever request.
Delta 209, expect visual approach, runway 33 left. Fly heading 350, descend and maintain 3000.
And 33 left, 350 down to 3000 for Delta 209.
There it goes. This is going to be our ATIS for New York right now.
Center, good evening.
Message there.
American 159,
Quick return.
60
We're
miles
going
south
to receive message. Okay, ATIS. Nil. What do you mean, nil?
Washington Central, you're checking in?
It's looking for digital ATIS.
1589.
No ATIS, we'll go METAR.
Center, good evening, Lisa Transponder Squawk Line 761.
Okay, I'll do it myself. Alright, HPN right now is
American
reporting 2900 at 5, 10 miles visibility, few clouds at 11,000. 3 over 11, altimeter 29906. It's actually beautiful there. Should be really nice ride into New York. We've got
Delta 209 airport, 12 o'clock, 17 miles, port airport inside.
And Delta 209 has field inside.
Delta
So
209, clear visual approach, runway 33 left.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And cleared
We'll do a star. 5. So we're going to start here, down here at Sea Isle. You guys seen this before if you watched the stream. We're going to go Sea Isle, at Becker, Kong, Anthem, and then Bono at 17,000. I'll just make sure that is in my legs page. Yes, Bono 17,000. We've got Deer Park at 15. That's set as well. Then we're going to go 13 Sound to Gwen at 11,000. Gwenny, Zons, Ellen, Westo at 6. Bridgeport, and then Alex and Rhymes at 4. Hopefully I can give you a good ride into a good look. You get some good no clouds in the area. Let's see, right now we're reporting a few clouds at 11,000 feet, so we might get a nice little break in the weather, so we can see some of the beautiful Long Island and New York area. Maybe we can get take a glance at Manhattan. We're going to be pretty east of Manhattan, so I don't know if we're going to get a good ride into there. I mean, a good look, but all the weather now is off of the... Whoa, there he goes. See that jet? I didn't even see him on a dang TCAS. That was an FSLT target.
Delta 342, Washington.
That's why. Fuel burn's looking good.
Sorry, go ahead for Delta 342, have you free?
Delta 342, the Atlanta
cool.
Center
I like the
is
challenge.
not responding to your request, so state your intention.
About 68 miles to Norfolk, Virginia now. And let's take a look at the runways. They're going to be landing, it's 290, they're going to be landing
Atlanta
probably
Center is not responding to your request,
getting
so state your intention.
So We'll be landing runway 34 into West White Plains today.
Altimeter 3003, American 5047.
American 5047, heavy negative. That was not Suki at 290. Please verify your position and heading.
3000.
Drop my pencil. There it goes.
We'll be expecting for Region 1 and 3.
My vacation's over. I go back to work on Monday, which is sucky. But it is what it is. I mean, I've had a lot of time off, but it went too fast. Just don't go so fast.
Washington Dulles Airport.
It shouldn't go that fast.
Direct.
Alright, we're going to go runway 34.
Washington Dulles Airport.
Did a lot of flying. Auto brake I'm going to put on probably medium. We don't mean maximum for that. If we need more braking, we'll push it ourselves. And then wind, we're going to get a weather update here shortly, so I'm going to hold off on all that, writing the ATIS in right now.
Last station setting code sign.
Let's take a look. Info.
American 953 confirmed. Requesting direct to
Okay, 1129 tower is closed, or taxiway Foxtrot's closed. We got 1129 closed.
American 953
0257 Zulu. Nav ILS runway 34 DME is out of service, unusable. Alright, so the DME doesn't work. We've got HPN taxiway Fox run up on pad is closed. Westchester County White Plains prop 1 departure, doesn't matter for us. Then we've got a couple of signs. Approach end, runway 29 lighting is out of service. Runway 34 exit sign at taxiway Charlie right side is out of service. We have wind shear, microburst and wind shear detection system is not available. It expires January 6th. And then our typical 04 Zulu to 11Z, which means that, you know, it's not maintained. We're not simulating that. We'll be simulating a day flight. But normally the tower closes at 11 o'clock, and then you can't fly the approach. You can't fly any of these specials. So it doesn't affect us tonight, guys, because we have a beautiful day. We have a beautiful day out there, so.
American 1389 Washington Center. Good evening. Brick. American 723.
Good. I'm just kind of looking to make it try. I've looked them over before. That's it. There's nothing that affects us, so we're good. Take that out now. Put this in here.
Canberra 56. Expect visual approach on 33 left.
I expect the visual approach 33 left. Canberra 56.
I might get into some bumps here, guys, with these clouds. We'll see. Yeah, that's nice. Little light chop.
Delta 342 descend via pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, altitude 2999.
Call that occasional. It's occasional light.
Zephyr 342.
Delta 342, 10,000.
10,000 at my discretion for, yeah, too close to.
I'll call them though. I will report that. I think more pilots need to report on VATSIM. Washington Center, Riptide 5800, light occasional chop here, flight 1350.
Riptide 5800, roger, thank you for pilot. Do you need some change in altitude or course?
No, not right now. I'll let you know if it gets worse.
Riptide 5800, roger.
And Washington Center, New England 66, looking at flight level 350.
Coastal is the best. Yeah, I thought so.
New England.
I'm biased.
Washington Center, transponder squawk 3656.
I am biased to that.
3656 and 166.
That looks alright, not too bad. I told that dog, I said, come in. She didn't want to come in, so now she's going to have to deal with it. I can't leave. She wants to come in. William, how's it going, buddy? He says, happy Sunday morning to you. Yes, sir. Always good to see you live. I'm late, so I'm going to start from the beginning. Have a great day.
Delta 209, welcome to Baltimore, turn right at the end. Taxi to KT2 discretion.
Well, it's good to see you, William. Hopefully you're doing well, and you're having a good New Year in beautiful Thailand. where you are. That's pretty wild, isn't it?
Delta 520.
It's cool.
Cross Ritchie and then maintain flight level 2.
All right, let's see how we're doing on those bumps. That's like occasional
Cross
light.
Ritchie, out of maintain flight level 270.
I anticipate it getting a little lighter as we go up north, just because of there's some weather off to the right here. Once we get clear of these clouds, we should be in good shape. You're probably wondering, hey, why don't you have the engine anti-ice on? Because we're negative 25 degrees. And I think we're over in negative 20, we're good. It's just basically ice crystals. Don't quote me, I've got to find out the exact temperature. But I think it's like
that will report
they
the
said.
insight off the turn here for camera 56, give it to you.
So,
and camera 560, send and maintain 3000.
Down to 3000, camera 56.
Yeah, pretty good now. I mean, it's not even, seatbelts don't even have to turn on. Not that bad.
American 743, Washington wind 3605, runway 1 clear for takeoff.
Runway 1 clear for takeoff, American 743.
All right, guys, give you an idea. We've got 367 miles top of descent, and we're looking at...
Number 220, runway 5 left, taxi...
No, 300 miles to total distance. Total destination. We'll be starting the top of descent shortly into the New York area. So far, I don't have any... The turbulence reports are pretty good. I mean, at least in the forecast is not bad anymore. All our nasty stuff behind us. There is some significant weather due for turbulence where we are.
Canberra 56,
forecasted.
Intercept on 33 left, localized on present heading, and Baltimore now 11 o'clock, 15 miles.
Really?
Yep, got the airfield in sight and present heading for intercepting localizer 33 left for camera 56.
Camera 56, thank you. Clear visual approach on 33 left.
Clear visual approach 33 left, camera 56.
Our shaded areas looks like. Why? Let me turn this off here really quick and I'll find out what the heck. It's like hiding. Ah, there we go. Got occasional icing forecast between the surface and 24,000 feet. Now, so we could get in that icing issue. We just have to, obviously use our protocols for icing.
American 743, Washington Center, radar contact climb maintain
between surface and 24,000. So
we're leaving 1,600.
All right, folks, we're just passing Norfolk, Virginia below us. Norfolk, Virginia.
Camp Force 3955, descend via Troops 4, arrival at Troops 5, arrival ending north. Dollars altimeter 2999.
And probably gonna turn off the weather radar now. We don't need that. There is nothing on the scopes. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll just go ahead and turn the power off there. And that's it. The weather radar is off, dude. You don't need it on. There's nothing. There's nothing up here. There's some weather in Buffalo that's going to come down, but it's another 3-4 hours away. So we should be in good shape all the way through. I am going to shoot the ILS 3-4 just because I'd like to. I want to test this. I've had some rocky issues with this ILS on this airplane for a bit. Best eggnog on coastal. There you go. Mike says, here where I'm at, it hasn't stopped raining since November 25 with occasional sun. Oh my gosh. Protocol for icing. Well, get a good drink to put the ice in. Exactly. That's hilarious. Well, it hasn't rained much for us. We actually need it. We haven't had any snow. You guys.
Left, camera 56.
Unheard of for Salt Lake City. Normally, Salt Lake City gets a ton of snow.
Center Canfor, sir, after C-Sub, we have information Tango for read-in. We're planning RNAV 33.
10-3955, IB request.
All right, we got Piston coming up. That's our next waypoint here. 12.3 on the fuel. And then it's going to start getting really quick as we're passing. You can see Norfolk, Virginia is behind us now. So we're going to be heading up to Delaware area right now. We're heading up to Delaware, just making that turn up to north of there. And then we've got Jersey on Sea Isle. And we're almost home at that point. 114.8. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in on this side. There we are. Now let's see if we can grab it. Yeah, it was about 129 nautical miles to Sea Isle, and that's going to be the south tip of Jersey. And I'm going to give you a briefing right now. So I gave you a briefing on that. Let's go ahead into the air approach. You guys, if you've seen this stream and you've seen me fly this charter run, you know exactly what we're going to do, right? We're going to come off of here. I'm going to try to hook up. I'm going to try to give it a little bit more room this time. I want to see if we can hook up at JetTax or maybe TWRF at 2,000 feet. It's just super fast when it comes in. It's only about 3-4 miles from the inlet or islet, and that's just tough. So this is a real hard. They want you to do a procedure turn when you do this. They want you to come out and hook up right around this way. It's like a teardrop entry, right? They hit that, and come back out, you go outbound, and you come up 30 degrees and flip it. Now, I'm not going to do a procedure turn on this one. It says no procedure turn. So we can turn in. But I'm going to try to go to JetTax and swing it in. Just because I wanted to try to hook up a little bit longer to try to get it. I don't know if it's going to work or not. No idea, but we'll have to check it out. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. Our frequency is 109.7. We'll put that in 343 on the course. We'll throw that in now. I'll get that going. 343 on the course, so right there, 343. I'm going to throw that in there. You guys back me up. How's that? 343. Back me up on that. 343 is right there. Can you confirm? I have confirmed it. You confirm it as well, in case if I screw it up. So there's 343. We're looking at an ILS course, an ILS of 109.7. So I'm going to throw that in there now. I'm going to take 114 on this side. 1148. And that's going to be Sea Isle. Okay, so that just throws that in there. And then we can do our 109.7. We don't have to do it right now. We can do it on the descent. But that's it. Okay, Mike says, so who tests Jason annual pilot test? Check right. Who tests me? You guys do. Well, I will, how it kind of works is I do a CQ, I have to actually do a CQ class.
Wind calm runway 5 left, clear for takeoff, flight runway heading.
So CQ training's coming up for me. What I do is I get the curriculum. I put up the videos to the crew, and then they do it as well. So I have to do it as well. So I film it, and then I say, okay, here you go. That's kind of how it works. So I have to go through it to film it. So yes, CQ training for 2026 is coming, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of fun. If you like that sort of thing. Some people don't like that sort of thing, but
from the heading for Allegiant 324.
We have a really good time.
Allegiant 324 heading, question Allegiant.
Again, it's not for everybody. It's just isn't. It just
120.
depends. But it's for us. So, it's kind of what we do here at Coastal. You expect to be in training your entire career here. That's for sure. 3005. All right, the wind shifted. 300. I'm going to write this all down. 3005 now. We've got 10 miles visibility. And looking at -3 over -11. Altimeter is 29096. 29096 on the altimeter. Looks like RNAV GPS Yankee runway 34 is in use. Landing and departing 3-4. NOTAMs 2911 is closed. We already looked at all of our NOTAMs. Everything else looks good. For PCWCLE login, the birds are near the airport. Read whole short instructions. You have information box. So we got Foxtrot, sky condition. What do we say? A few clouds out of 11. Now I know it says fly the GPS, but the thing is, I'm going to try the ILS just because it's going to be. I want to test it. It was been acting up really weird. Good night, everyone. Good night, Pops. Have a good one. It's been acting up weird. Landing weight's coming in at. We got about 140 miles top of descent. So our landing weight's at 119. So we're going to probably be about 118 for the landing weight. 117. Flap's going to be 40 on this one. Basically all of our landing distance available for this airport. Pretty short. 6,500
Southwest 441, expect visual approach on really 33 left.
Southwest 441, expecting
go to
visual,
HPN and we go to taxi chart and we look at the air information chart. I can show it to you. You guys have seen the stream, you know what I'm talking about. So if we come over here,
Center 1241, wish you at 290.
So if we click this right here, we go airport chart.
Washington Center, good evening.
Click the taxi chart.
Howdy.
Let's click right here. There's 10-9A.
Center Delta 25.
That's what we want. So if we look and we drill down into
Delta 2581 Washington Center, good evening.
You can see what I'm talking about. Right here. Landing beyond threshold.
Allegiance 324, turn left heading 100.
That's how much. Yeah. With the proper glide slope. 5,400 feet. Woo-wee. That's insane, right? 5,400 feet. That's all you got. Now that's if you're flying a proper
220, Washington Center, radar
which we have to on 3-4. You can't really cheat because of the trees are so high. So it's really nearly impossible to do that. Okay, let's go and plug it all in.
Number 220, climb maintain 1.
Landing distance required, so let's go and plug it into the performance data. I'm going to go landing here. Change it HPN. We're close, folks. About 124 miles.
Center Delta 1241. Are y'all going to be landing on the river visual at ECA?
300 at.
Station calling the Washington, current base landing north.
5. Outside air temperature.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Station calling the Washington is currently landing north.
Yeah, we'll add 5 on the ref for looking at the runway. No, you're not landing the river visual.
Are you sending for visual runway 19er or Mount Vernon visual runway 1?
19er.
That's south.
Probably runway 1.
Alright, roger that.
Okay. 15 over 40 on the flaps. 15 is the go around flap. 40 is the landing flap. 29096. 29er. Where the heck are you? Where'd it go? 29er. Hello, 29er.96 set. Reversers, yes. Auto brake, we'll just keep it on manual for now. Landing weight, we said 117. We'll click calculate and see what we get. So you can see that factored landing distance is 3,916
Center Delta
feet.
2581.
With a VRAF at
Southwest 441, descend and maintain straight down from Baltimore Airport, 10 o'clock, 20 miles, Port Airport inside.
Paperwork's done. And the briefing's
Southwest
done.
441, descending now 3,000 feet, and we do have the Baltimore Airport in sight.
Allegiance 324, descend and maintain 3,000, Dulles Airport, 10 o'clock, 15 miles, Port Airport inside. 3,000, I'm looking at Allegiance 324.
111 miles.
Southwest 441, clear visual approach, runway 33 left.
Cleared for the visual, 33 left, Southwest 441.
United 642, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Turn left heading 300.
Maintain flight level 190, United 642.
United 642, descend and maintain 16,000.
Can maintain 16,000, United.
Who coughed in the frequency?
You okay?
Sorry, you were stepped on.
There's Bicel. We got no stuck mic here. Somebody's got a stuck mic.
Hot mic.
Yeah.
Hot mic! Which is 324 has field.
I mean, we could go if you want. Depends on the time.
What is going on? That's not my mic. Got a hot mic, dude.
Fucking hell.
There we go.
Okay, that hot mic was really, really, really long.
And Delta 2581, go ahead.
Delta 2581, yeah. I just wanted to report a pirate. We have moderate to severe turbulence. It's currently flight level 270.
Where are
Delta
you?
2581, thank you for pirate. Delta 342, heavy turn left heading 300.
Where? Where was that turbulence forecast? That's what I want to know. That doesn't look like it's us. I don't know, but...
And Delta 520 descend, be approach to arrival Philadelphia altimeter 3001.
I don't see it.
Route 2 and 3002 on the altimeter, Delta 520.
That turbulence is probably south. Pretty nasty stuff. But we didn't get any of it. It was pretty smooth for us.
Allegiance 324, are you on your glide path or do you need back to sport descent?
We're on the glide for Allegiance 324.
90 miles.
324. Cleared, question, wind calm, let me
yeah, he laughs.
clear to land.
I don't know, man.
That's
That's
one of
those things you shake your head and go, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't even...
Delta 342, heavy descend and maintain 5,000.
Not even going there, right?
5,000 for Delta 342 heavy.
Oh man, I like the new 24 version. The 20th anniversary is real nice. Sounds aren't too bad. I think the immersion immersive sound is going to be much better when it gets in there. When they get it done. Oh my gosh.
Campforce 3955, heavy expect Mount Vernon, visual on Main 1 approach. Washington altimeter 2.
Okay, we got act up. Just let you know we're over Delaware.
Visual
just to the north Delaware, Dover area.
Delta 342, heavy turn right heading
Can't see nothing. Sorry guys. You gotta kind of get a bad view of that.
Sorry, please say again for 342.
Delta 342, heavy turn right heading 070, vectors across final for descent.
0704, 342.
Yeah, I have to. Oh, it is. So I'll tell you where we are. We're right there.
Big tide 5800, cross Becker and maintain flight level 240.
Okay, Becker 240, Riptide 5800. Next page, we'll go Becker 240. Everybody heard that?
Washington Center, Villa 524 underground at Wilmington, Kansas County. Are we able to pick up our car with you at the location?
Take a look.
Avenue 524, the airport you are at is served by New York, which is offline. Frequency change approved.
Roger.
So they're saying at Becker. No, I hit the wrong freaking one. Dang! Alright, hold on. Let me just delete that. Execute that. And then 240 now at Becker. Put in the wrong. I got a hot mic again, dude. There's Becker. Top of descent right at Sea Isle. We'll start down. So our top of descent, guys. 29 miles. I gotta get ready. Alright, let's go ahead and send this out. 240. Set arm.
Delta 342 heavy, Washington, Burlington Airport. 10 o'clock. 15 miles, report airport inside. And Southwest 441, runway 33 left, clear to land.
33 left, clear to land. Southwest 441.
All right, we're on the way down, guys. Here we go. Let's check our speed bugs. Look at our speed bugs light.
Delta 342 heavy, turn right heading 040, intercept caution, turn left heading 040,
the
intercept
airport.
landing 1 center localizer.
Sorry, what's the heading?
Delta 342 heavy, turn left heading 040, intercept landing 1 center localizer, report airport inside.
040 and intercept the localizer for...
I believe they're doing the GPS. I mean, I want to do the ILS because I want to make sure this thing is going to actually hook up. It's been hit and miss, like I said, with the 20th version. I was like, man, what am I doing wrong?
Delta 242.
So we got to make sure that this is set, and it is set right. I will put their course correctly in. That's going to be 343 on their course. So I'm going to reach over and not work that one. So I'll do it here. 343.
Delta 2581, cross Kersey and maintain 1000, Richmond altimeter 29er.
All right, 343 inbound. I'm going to put that frequency 109er decimal 7 set. So their ILS frequency is ready to go. 109er decimal 7, 343 on the inbound course.
Allegiance 324.
I'm going to do the same thing. 109er decimal 7. We're through this. We got CIL coming in here. 109er decimal 7. My course inbound.
Welcome to Washington.
343.
Right on Yankee 2 gates per 9.
Set.
Right on Yankee
okay.
to the gate.
So we should have an ILS in white.
743. Cross
we should have 2 glide slope fail, a localizer fail with the ILS in white. Good. So that's set up the right way.
Say again for American 743.
It's not like it's not. We're over at
cross
CI.
US at a maintain flight 270.
All right, we'll cross Lewis at 270 for American 743.
Southwest 2007, contact Washington Center on 125.45.
0.8, Southwest 2007.
American 8588 heavy, descend and maintain 12000.
132.7, American 8588, good night.
Heading select. Okay, we're going to top of the set here shortly. We're going to go down 240. Let's give you a briefing. I just gave you a brief on the
American 743.
Arrival star transition. We talked about the crossing restrictions. We have some altitude
over the Boston,
some speed
level 340, inbound to Perley.
Adverse weather, we don't have any. We talked about the NOTAMs already. Approach type, we're going to do ILS.
Good evening,
we're going to try it. Flaps, we're going to be full 40. And braking, we want to land within the first 1,500 feet of the runway. We're not looking for style points or grease points. We're just trying to get the
2247 to send a maintain below retreat 30.
Seatbelts coming on, engine seeks off.
330,
My descent flows are set. He's got to do his. We'll get Cliff doing his own descent flows, and that's a nice help for us. All right, let me give him a call. Washington Center, Riptide, 5800 out of flight level 350, flight level 240.
Tide between 100, roger. Delta 342 heavy, wind calm, limit 17.
Any questions from the peanut gallery? Any questions, chat? Or are you guys good to go? We got everything centered, squared away. What kind of threats do you guys see in the chat?
Delta
Tell me,
342 heavy, limit 1 center, clear to land.
Any threats that you foresee that I could run into? That could be a potential problem for us.
Sorry, clear to land.
Put it in the chat, folks, if you got any ideas. We also have birds.
Delta 520, leaving my space. New York approach, offline radar service terminates, frequency change approved tonight.
Over to advisory, Delta 520, thank you for the ATC tonight, have a good night.
Yeah, we're going to be under Boston's airspace too, so we won't catch Boston. Just be New York approach at this point.
Southwest 4437, Washington Center, good evening.
Okay, VNAV descent. AP2. What? Oh, no crap. Okay, now we're on autopilot 1. Could have that been the issue? You've got to be kidding me.
Delta 1241, cross Kelsey and maintain 11,000, Richmond altimeter 29er.
I don't know yet. I'm going to review that video when I land. Because if that's true, boy,
1241.
It could be me, man, which I'm sure it was. I think it was on the wrong autopilot. It's very, very suspicious that I was on 2 and not 1. That means
Density altitude 299000 feet. Lakewood Airport. Automated weather observation.
Shut up. Like, just done. That's not what I want to hear. Alright, we're on the arrival on the Bono 5. Trying to course 240.
441 on the block. Thanks for some nice ATC tonight. Happy New Year.
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year and good night.
All right, 26,000. I don't know. We are going to make that restriction. See the green banana over Becker? That's good. That's what we want to know. We want to see that too. So this is a really good test to see if the dang autopilot. We got VNAV cap coming up. If the autopilot was on 2, that would, folks, that would do it. If it wasn't hooking up for me, that's one of the reasons why. If the autopilot was on 2, that would mean we got a VNAV cap coming.
Ember 220, December Cap 3 arrival.
That's got to be a Cliff thing. He did that himself, didn't he?
Cap 3 arrival, landing
Crazy.
altimeter 2999.
Crazy Cliff. That's what he did to us. Guarantee it. All right, guys, 24,000 feet. Here it comes. All right, we just hit deck here at 24,000.
Washington Center, good evening. Lufthansa 419er at Dulles Gate. The Bravo 45 requesting clearance Becker.
Becker. Then we got Kong and then Antum.
Lufthansa 419er heavy check PC.
-10. Did you guys give me a threat yet?
Leap tide 5800, 11 miles space, New York Central Prime, radar service terminated, big exchange approved tonight.
Hey, thanks for being on. Appreciate your services. We'll see you later, Riptide 5800.
New England 626, cross US, and then maintain flight level 270.
270 for New England 627.
At 122.8, we're on the way down now, guys. We're going to go 17,000 feet, and then I'm going to go VNAV. Let's go VNAV descent. There we go. All right, lights on. Well, seatbelt signs are on. Good to go. Looking good. I'm just going to take a look at the pressurization. And we're coming down really nice. Cabin altitude is dropping. So all indications are go. We'll call Cliff here, let him know, start his descent checks, which we've usually done at about 18,000 feet or so. So I'm going to have him do this 20,000 descent check right now. Let's see if he does it automatically. I don't think he does. I got to get him working. I don't know why he won't do it, but he doesn't. Okay, we caught profile, so we're on VNAV descent again. -7. I'm going to have to turn on the engine anti-ice here shortly. Yeah, I'm going to turn it on now. Okay, this is coming to system alpha, and we're going to go ahead and throw the engine anti-ice on. 2 valves open, and the valves are closed. And let's listen to New York. Burning, man. She's burning up. Boy, don't get me that fast. Just that's a waste of energy, isn't it? I could have went VNAV speed on it and slowed us down just a touch. That's what we want to hold about. We want to hold about 280 in the descent. So speeds is selected at 200 and I'm gonna go 250 on the trans. There we are. Could I do that? No, that is not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it at that. Cell speed is 309. That's good. All right. See if we can't get listen here. I don't know if the airport's gonna be busy at all, but we'll try it. Probably not. What time is it local? 10, it's 11. They're just shutting down right now, so probably not busy at all. We'll see what happens.
1253, maintain 180 knots at Betty Dolce, and at Patchy, you can call Tower 1187. Have a good night. American 1070, reduce speed to 180.
Speed 180, American 1070.
1253 at Patchy, contact Tower 1187. Have a good night.
Contact you over the tower.
At 646, speed 210. 2019 is 12 from Patchy. Proceed direct across the
All right, 20,000, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft.
3.3 good. 19,000.
Also in preparation for
Music
landing,
man, what's
please
going on,
turn
man?
off
The
all
Mad Dog,
electronic
gotta
devices.
love it. I
Don't
feel like
leave
that a
devices
lot.
and all other carry-on
I
items.
don't think this is an airplane I'm
Please use
ever
caution
gonna get
when
rid of.
opening
It's just too.
At 646, turn left 230,
I think
speed
it's
180.
just too us. You know what I mean?
Tables and return your seats to their upright position and check the security of your seatbelts. We will
At 590, depart HARP heading 180, vectors for the visual.
Depart HARP, what heading 180, function 590.
Probably going to LaGuardia, maybe.
Spirit 393, descend and maintain 8,000. American 1070 at Patchy, contact Tower 1187. Have a good night.
Patchu, that is definitely a LaGuardia. Probably going to 22.
Maintain 210 knots for now.
210 for now for American 2019.
Okay, 18,000 coming up. I'm going to do my descent flows, and then I'll have Cliff do his. That looks good. We'll just check our pressure. Pressure's coming down, and I'll go altimeters are going to come set.
Heavy near, yep.
2996. So I'm going to do that right about now. $2996 is set. Four, 5, 9, 6. So in case if you're wondering, we took this airplane, we bought it from, it was parked and stored. It was in Orlando, Sanford. We brought it down to Miami. They did an inspection on it. We dropped off 494 to get painted, and we're taking this one up until 494 is ready to go. She's in the hangar. So that's kind of how it goes. All right, descent checklist, please.
The frequency or 126.4 on the ground.
All right, I'm calling the descent check. Engine sinks are off, pressurization set checked. Hydraulics are on high now, and we're looking at Bono. Bono is at 17,000. Trans altitudes set and landing data bugs are set checked. Okay, it's good to go. We're going to drop down to 13,000.
3,000 or above, cleared on at X-ray runway 31 approach.
3-1, that is definitely nice. Okay, we're coming down to 13,000 over sound. Actually, Deer Park, 15,000, 250 knots on the speed over Deer Park.
Alpha 4431, speed 190, and I'll have lower short.
So we would call our passengers and let them know, hey folks, we're on the descent into the New York airport. Weather is 27 degrees, just a few clouds down there, 11,000. Might be a little bit bumpy getting through these clouds, but after that should be no problem. Should be on the ground here in about 15 minutes or so. see it. We're done. There's 17,000 on the hold, and VNAV descent coming up. Got 15,000 and is armed. There we go.
LT on the ground, 26-4 for the cancellation. Please connect. You got it. We'll give you a call as soon as we're on the ground. Got 4551, speed 180, maintain that still shy.
Guys, I think my whole ILS problem is solved. I think it was a stupid ID10T error. Honestly. Let's write that down. ID10T. What's it spell? It's an ID10T error. For sure. Okay, we got -1 degrees. This caller's getting to me. We're over the Long Island Sound. It sucks because I always want to give you guys a good view of Long Island. We just can't see it. You know, it's every time we fly here, it's just socked in like this. Shoot. All right, let's get going to the tower frequency. It's going to be 118.575.
Turn left 060, direct patch 2 enabled.
118.575.
Got 4551, 180 knots still shay, and when you're established, call the tower 1187. Connect.
Okay, I'm going to set this to medium for now.
646 is 5 from patch 2, cross 3 or above, they don't have X-ray 31 approach.
Okay, folks, we're inbound.
One is about 12 from patch 2, proceed direct, cross 3,000 or above, clear, don't have X-ray 31 approach.
All right, I don't know if there are any members here. If there are members here, we're going to do our shoots on, you guys. And I can see. Can you see New York? This is going to be Manhattan over here somewhere. We're just kind of socked in, unfortunately. JFK is right off the left wing. That's where JFK is sitting right now. Shoots on. Here we go. We'll get the 737 fired up in 2 weeks, you guys, on our western swing with the new 737. We'll fly it. This should be quite fun. All right, Deer Park coming in 15,250 knots.
At 646, maintain 170 knots, still shade, towers 1187, have a good night.
That should be 250 in the transition.
403 New York, good evening, LaGuardia altimeter, 2999.
280 on the cell speed coming on.
393, 12 from patch, you proceed direct, cross 3,000 or above, cleared on have X-ray, runway 31 approach.
I just told 280 on the speed. We're going to go 250 now, Deer Park. That's telling me to slow down. Well, you had us up at 300 knots there, buddy. Okay, over Deer Park, 15,000. We got Sound and Gwen. I'm going to go bring it on down to 11,000 now. Set. Level. Armed. Nice. That's holding it well. Still -3. I don't see any icing. I do expect it. Okay, we're over Deer Park, Long Island. Okay, you can't see crap. 15,000 feet. We got Sound at 13, and then finally we go Gwenny at 11,000. Calverton's coming up. It looks like we're clear on Westchester. We've got a couple aircraft coming into JFK. We got LaGuardia, Teterboro. Just looking at live traffic is what I'm seeing.
Here, 9715, descend and maintain 8,000.
That guy's going to Boston. Where did he come off on? Fort Myers.
33, descend and maintain 7,000. Delta 2733. That's jet 590.
Jet 590 in here.
590 on the ground at White Plains, KS19 IFR.
Cancellation
There you go.
received, thank you, have a good night.
You as well, thanks again.
White Plains, canceling IFR. That's where we're going. Okay, it's -4. The thing is, I don't know if this displays icing. I've never iced up in this airplane. Because it's like, do we throw the wing in anti-ice? We only would do that if we iced up.
Using LaGuardia altimeter 2999.
There we go. You know, it does a pretty good job holding VNAV so far. It's getting a little off here, but we've got sound and then Gwyn coming up, the 11,000. We got Westo at 6. Look good.
And at
Fuel
1333
temps
near,
are
using LaGuardia altimeter 2999.
So this will be the aircraft that we will be flying for quite a while until we get our paint done. Okay, 11,000 set. We're going to go bring it down to 6,000 now, Westo. VNAV cap. And then we're going to bring it down to 6,000. Armed, please. 6,000's armed. VNAV level.
Patchy, contact Barrel 1187. Have a good night. Spirit 403, descend and maintain 8,000.
Okay, I'm going to go tower frequency right now, 118, 575.
At 1333, speed 250. Spirit 340, descend and maintain 8,000.
With 11,000. Looking at Zahn's. Got Calverton and Zahn. Start slowing down from there.
Delta 2733, descend and maintain 3,000.
Alright, let's go. VNAV descent. You see we're starting to get over profile, so we're going to just hit VNAV descent and the airplane will grab it. Looks like -3 degrees here, so icing is a possibility. Getting into that moisture. So we got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, this one, this one. That is our HUD display, so we're going to throw the HUD on. I'm just going to use the IMC. I just want to test like I said, I just want to test it out. There's 6,000 Westo. They're still looking good, 10,000 feet right now.
9 Alpha Hotel, time is 0433, release for departure, clearance is void if not off in 10 minutes.
Alright, time is 0433, clearance void in 10 minutes,
Delta 2733, 12 from Patchy, proceed direct, cross 3,000 or above, cleared on our X-ray runway 31 approach.
Traffic, 89 Alpha Hotel, runway departing on the west.
Frontier 9715, proceed direct Patchy, descend at 3,000.
Got Westo right there. I'm going to go ahead and increase my range just to decrease my range a little bit. There we are. Looking good on speed. I'm going to go call approach here. Get him going on the approach, his float. I don't think he does much for it. Westchester traffic. Riptide 5800 to be sent up for the visual 3-4 over Long Island Sound Bridgeport. All right, coming through the clouds here, looking good. Just a beautiful, beautiful day here in New York. We're definitely treated to a really nice approach with the sun coming down and visibility's nice. Ahead of us is Connecticut. Bridgeport, Connecticut's just straight ahead from us right there. We're starting our turn at
955, descend and maintain 8,000. Spirit 340, speed 2,000. At 1333, descend and maintain 8,000. Spirit 403, descend and maintain 3,000.
No, Westchester traffic, 89 upwind runway 34, Westchester.
Okay, we got runway off. Somebody's off the runway, that's good. 1,000 to go.
164 heavy, good evening, climb to 10, 10,000.
Okay, we're going to break off out of Bridgeport, and then we're going to fly that straight after Bridgeport. We're just going to basically go straight. So let me verify this. We're going to go over here, the ILS 34, and I'm going to do jet tax. I want to give it a nice long way after Bridgeport. I'm going to go direct to jet tax, okay? So I'm going to put that in there. So we got Bridgeport, after Bridgeport. Let's verify that. I think it was after Bridgeport, wasn't it? Yeah, after Bridgeport, I want to go right into jet tax, and then I'm going to execute it. So this is going to kind of give us a shot straight beeline to jet tax. And we're going to descend down to 2,000 feet right now. Set and VNAV descent. VNAV descent set.
At 1333 at 8,000, speed 210. At 1333 at 8,000, reduce speed at 210.
Now we got to go 210 on the speed.
Up with 955, speed 210, and continue descent down to 3,000.
210 on speed. Here we're going to go to override, and we'll do it ourselves.
403, speed 210.
They're slowing us all down here.
At 164,
we'll comply.
Contact 12085, connect.
Okay, approach is off, and then we're going to keep on going on the tower frequency. So, as we slow down, we're at 5,000 feet. See, I got the speed brakes open. +1. We'll drop the HUD. You can see, you know, that HUD is not great, but that is. See, that's the HUD view. Clamp's good. Spoilers coming in now. Why have I got... I want clamp on me, that's why. So I'm controlling the speed with it. I'm gonna go idle. So we can slow it down to 210. We're going to have to put the slats out. Anywhere between now and this flap speed. We don't have to go slats just yet. But I can show you what I'm talking about. The maneuvering speed is going to be from, you can see this VMAN up 221 to 174. You got to throw the slats in. And that range, right? We're going to be beelining right to jet tax now. About 24 miles away from it. I'm trying to see if I can get the view right. There we are. Well, this is going to be a final approach view, but right now I'm going to kind of go out here. 3,000. All right, 343 inbound. We got 109.7. Let's go ahead and throw off the engine anti-ice. We don't need those on right now. Good. And then I'm going to set to our approach. We did our descent checks already. We have a before landing checklist. And for him, we already did he did his flow already, and he'll do a landing checklist for us. that's it. Just kind of sit and wait. See, I just... descend down to 2,000. We have about 19 miles to go here. All right, altitude cap, VNAV cap. Kind of override limit. Should level off. I'm going to keep the slats in just because we're going to just burn too much. We don't want to do that. We want to slow it down, but again, I don't need really slats out until, you know, anywhere from now until 180. Yeah, these birds, this bird sounds great. It does. It's much better than it was, right? But wait till the immersion, you know, the immersive sound comes in. But he's doing it for 24 now. It's gonna be so much nicer. The only thing I really would want him to do is redo the avionics fan. It should be pretty darn loud with the avionics fan kicking in. Okay, guys, 14 miles to jet tax. And like I said, I'm making a nice long approach. I want to see if it hooks up nice. I think I really understand what happened on the first run and the second run. I think that's what our culprit is. I'm almost 90% sure I think our culprit is that, right? Where it was on autopilot 2 and not 1, and it catch it until cruise here. So we'll see. I could be completely off. There's 12 nautical miles. I'm going to go ahead and arm the speed brakes now. It's just going to help us. Going to reduce some of that workload. We're going to be in here shortly. Give a call. White Plains traffic, Riptide 5800 on a base leg, runway 34, White Plains. All right, there we go. We got jet tax coming up. Right when we kind of get to jet tax, we need to be at 2,000 feet. Then we get to Twerf, we're going to drop it down to 1,400-ish. So you see this jet tax, it's only a 90-degree turn from there. So here comes the slats. I'm going to throw it out now. Slats coming down. Bang! There it goes. I love that. It's such a cool view of those slats coming out. Different from the flaps, okay? We're not going to throw any flap in just yet till we get the jet tax and we'll turn in. Now we're holding good speed here. And then we'll start slowing 180 right before we get to that turn. Max 200 knots actually, so we'll start slowing that down right now. And I'm actually going to go a little slower. Push that 180 right there. That's probably perfect. Slow it down a little bit. Get the airplane slowed up. Okay, you still see glide slope localizer failed. However, I have the ILS in white. We have 109.7. That is all set, ready to go. I'm going to actually go ahead and select VOR lock. So VOR lock is on, localizer's armed. Not going to do anything yet. Right? The airplane won't grab it just right now. From jet tax, we can start our descent down to 1,400 feet. And I'm actually going to help it, because if we start this track, it's going to be crappy. Heading select, and then I'm going to go down. I got to reach for this, and then we're going to go 1,400 right there, set. All right. Localizer and altitude are coming down. I'm going to go ahead and increase my range. That's as low as it's going to go. And then I don't want you to climb. Don't want you to climb. Don't you climb on me. We want to descend, okay? So I'm going to tell it to descend. We are armed, and I've got the vertical speed now. Okay? Because I want to, remember, dwarf, I want it down. Still have a localizer fail, right? Which means we're not capturing the localizer just yet. So we're going to have to use our heading bug to set it. Okay, now I'm going to go flaps to 5. We're going to slow the aircraft down here just a little bit. 160 now. Okay, still nothing. You can still see it's not grabbing it. Okay, localizer still not active yet. We're at Torf. We got heading select, altitude's capture. We're going to hold that 1,400 feet at Torf. I should be catching localizer 109.7. I got nothing. Nothing yet. Dang you. Freaking thing. Oh, gosh. Altitude hold. Good. Localizer is there. You can see I got low fail. 109.7. 109.7. 343 inbound. You're kidding me, right? Identified. Why are you failing? Not cool, dude. Got an airport ahead? I do. I'm going to have to maneuver. This could be a really big problem for us, you guys. Really big problem. All right, here we go. Slats, flaps coming in. Let's call Mr. Man for landing, please. I got the aircraft. Flaps full. It's a problem. Dang it! I thought it was. I thought it would be nothing, guys. Just nothing. All right, the airplane's kicking up real high. I got the auto throttle. The problem lies with the fact that I still have a fail on the glide slope. 1,000. We are tuned. It should work. Speed's coming up. We'll hold about 60-65% right now. 4. I don't know what it's going to take, to be honest with you. Okay, gear down, 3 green, flaps are set. We're looking good. Bang on right there, I like that.
500.
Man, that's not good, you guys.
400.
It's just... That's a bummer. I don't know how we're going to get in here under minimum
300.
Lights.
200. Jeez. 100.
A little late.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Reversers. Dare bear on me. This bucket's out. Got the aircraft. 60 coming out of the buckets.
1,000
remaining.
Ah, gave him a nice ride in. Really a bummer with the localizer. What the freak is going on? Not cool. Welcome to Westchester. Man, I thought I had it figured out, but apparently we don't. All right, Cliff, do an after landing check, buddy. Welcome to Westchester, folks. Shoot. That sucks. I mean, really, I thought I had that thing figured out, ready to go, and apparently not. Flaps coming in. Up to 0. Hold right there.
After landing check completed.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the heck. I'm perplexed, man. I don't know. It's such a bummer because I want to be able to fly this aircraft. And so we're going to cool those JT8s down. I'll tell it parking position is going to be 58 for us at the gate here. Shut down number 2. Man, that sucks. I thought I had that thing figured out. Really, really thought I had it. Shoot. Man. I don't know. All right, taxi's coming off. It's a very wide aircraft. You got to make it really wide turn to get the whole body straight. Otherwise, no bueno. Alright, brakes coming on. That's good, that's good, that's good. Cliff, did you do your job? Yes, you did. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the engine off. Oh, slats coming in. He's yelling at me. So I didn't do my job. Alright, we're in go ahead and shut off your stuff. We're going to do a pre-shutdown. Oh, that should be off. You get the chocks on the aircraft. Once you get the chocks on, then I could get the belts off. Belts are off. We'll connect ground power and we'll be ready to go here. GSX coming on. Okay, we've got that off, right? Light is off, yes. So the chocks are on. Come on, really? Anytime you're ready. Jeez, man. Request deboarding, please. Pop the aft stairs. They're going to want to use that. We're going to go main door open.
On a 7-mile final for runway 34, waypoint traffic.
We just saw that airplane land. Pretty cool. All right, so problem. It's still not working. So I'm going to send off this video to the developer. I already have a ticket in. It should work. I don't know why it didn't. So that should work. It's kind of weird. All right, that's coming in. That's coming open. Ground. I'm going to throw the GPU on. We'll get the AC card on the aircraft. And let's get the ground power on. We can throw off the EPU, and I'll shut down the EPU right now. Right there, and air's off. Good. That is off. And we are done. We'll go ahead and open the door. I'll go ahead and open the back door here. I'll pull up the seat because we want to get out now. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed it. It was quite fun. I had a lot of time. Always had a lot of time with flying the beautiful MD-80. I just don't know. It's perplexing why it won't capture an ILS. I can't for the life of me figure out, you know, what's going on there. All right, we can throw off the aux pumps. Trans pumps coming off as well. That's it. We're done. We'll go ahead and button it off. I'll get it ready for the next leg. We're going to go to, I believe we're going to Boston. Transponders coming on standby. Good. That is off. Those are up. What did I do? I hit something. I know I hit something. This. It's so easy to hit something with your mouse. Okay. That's good, guys. Hopefully we can get it figured out before the next flight. I'm going to send this off to the Leonardo and see if, you know, if what the heck I'm doing is wrong. This is third-party scenery, but it still should catch and pick up the localizer. 108.7. It was set at 109.7, right? I did not hear that, though, so that was a strange thing. I'm going to have to watch the video again. If that flipped to 108, I have no idea why, because I didn't do it. So it's an odd thing that happens, if that's the case. So weird. Well, hope you enjoyed the flight. We're out of here. We're heading over to Boston next week. It'll be next Friday. So no more streams until next Friday. I'll probably post a couple of videos. I have like 20 videos left, like recorded, pre-recorded stuff that I can put out, so we can get some content spread throughout the week if you want that. But thanks for watching, and I'm gonna watch this thing. Let's see. We handled that situation well. It was all right. Gotcha. So Hazard says buttered. All right, let's see. Well, let's take a look at our review. Let's review the flight, see where we landed. Again, it's more for me, it's where I landed, not how soft I landed. And yeah, we did a textbook, right? We want to be within these two ranges, within 1,500 feet. This is the 500-foot marker. There's the 1,500-foot marker. Sorry, 1,000-foot marker, and there's 1,500. So 70 feet a minute, yeah, I greased it. That was a grease job. We just got the skids, greased it, put it right on the mark where it needed to be at 1.12 Gs. And the G's a little harder, but that's it. Just all said and done, man. Good stuff. Welcome. We got to put this airplane to bed. We're gonna leave it like this, and I'll try to figure out why it's not doing its thing. That's really going to screw with me if it doesn't. So I don't think he ever put it in auto brake because we were zipping on that. Well, let me get paid. I got to go ahead and file the flight plan and the flight. We burned 17,200 pounds of fuel. What did we have forecast on the burn? interesting to know that. We were forecasted to burn 16.1. Yeah, it's close. All right, guys, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. Hopefully, we'll see this airplane again. There's that JetBlue. Hopefully, we see this airplane again on Saturday. I think I'm flying it on Friday night. But we're done. We're putting her to bed. We're finito. Why is GSX not doing its thing? Deboarding is completed already. That's why. All right. We're done. See you, folks. Have a good weekend. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for your support. Appreciate you. Ciao.
Boarding at sunrise, the Rangers fly high. Coastal Airways ready for